Order. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are gathered. We are gathered for one reason and for one reason only. The word humble does not seem to be floating around the Penrith camp too often. 50-0, this guy's washed, bottom four side, in the back.
He's got bodyguard, bro.
I'm feeling like the president today, but honestly, we're gathering here for one reason only. I don't need this book anymore because the Son has overcome the Father. Now, all week, all I've heard was one thing, and one thing only. By how much? 50-0, 70-0. I've started to hear scorelines that I never heard in my life. A very, very high Penrith team against a very, very low Bulldogs team. All the words, all the chatter. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have Ryan Flaxman, a.k.a. Ryan Kafusi, a.k.a. I'm only allowed to speak with my hands up, saying up the dogs. Those are the rules for today's episode. Lads and gents, welcome join in for this one.
Oh yeah, boys, it's me too. I'm here too.
Freddie's in the building.
I wore this jumper again just to remind Flaxy about how much they lost by. What's that say, Flax?
Fuck your rules, bro.
What does it say?
Hello,
Hand
Sport.
up.
Hand up.
Shout out Hello Sport.
Hand up.
The hand is up.
No.
Bro. It's pointed at you.
Order. You must speak
What does it
as you have to be spoken.
What does it say?
Mate.
Fred,
What does it say?
he's
Doggy's
Does it say
13.
Fred.
Doggy's 13 plus.
What does
He's
it
breaking
say?
rules.
No. Shh.
He
What
told the
does it say
justice.
again?
Says Doggy's 13 plus.
One more time.
Doggy's 13 plus.
That's right.
Right. From now on, please. Hand up the dogs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this guy is
Has
like,
to do
we're
it.
giving this guy
Has to be done.
Ocken ball torture.
It has to be done.
You know what had to be done?
Flax,
This fucking
flax.
shit.
Can you just give us a 12?
Give us a little 12
Give us a
flags.
12, talking to Mike.
Fuck you, boys. Get it shaken.
All right, first and foremost, please just do it once for me.
There you go. That's the best.
No, you have to. I have
Hit it.
I have to hear it. I have to hear it. Oh, there goes the monetization, boys.
We're in the casino.
All right, listen. Flaxy's not going to do it, bro. That's a shit guy, bro. I was expecting it.
It's
Just
alright,
once.
he's got to
just
be
once.
locked up in a fucking kebab shop all Wednesday.
And a Bulldogs jersey too. I love that shit.
No way.
Come on, you got to do it
This
in
bloke-
Belmore. You got to be serving the customers.
Every time this bloke does some sort of forfeit, he loses.
Every time.
This time last year, he had to
The
eat
chili?
the chili chip because his team got belted 13 plus by the Dolphins.
Can I have that, please, TK? Can I have that one there? Because I really have to do this. Can I have that? Thank you very much, my brother. Appreciate you. Absolutely. Thanks, my legend. Thank you, Ivan.
I don't know what this guy's laughing at. His team hasn't even won a game yet.
I want to just I'm picking a random page from the book.
Pick a random page.
I learned everything I know from Cameron Surratt. Relax, Mitch.
Relax. Mitch,
Relax.
we're meant to call you, but we have some technical difficulties, so you're just going to have to watch the episode.
Relax.
First and
boys,
foremost.
something happened if you didn't know.
What happened?
The Penrith lost 13 plus to the Dogs. Like, just reminding you.
You know, the other day I was walking and there was someone got ran over and I was like, should I help him? And then I was like, Dogs won 13 plus. Who gives a fuck? No one cares anymore, bro.
Someone
Your
got run
humble
over.
streak has to start from here. You started to get
see,
too
Honestly,
cocky.
Just
You're fans. And if you want to talk up the Dogs, wave your hand, please.
Cause you know what? I actually saw that guy got run over too.
Did you?
Bro. I ran up and I'm like,
Calpasture Road,
I went
yeah.
up to him. I'm like, Isaiah, yo, what are you doing here? And I look at the number plate and it's this guy driving. He's got fucking blonde hair at the top and it's Geek Owl. I'm like, what a coincidence. But then there was another one.
What? Who?
I looked.
I didn't say that one.
I'm driving. I turned from Cowpasture to Elizabeth Drive.
No.
I'm walking. There's the roadworks. There's another guy on the floor.
Who?
It's Jack Cogger. I'm like,
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Flax, just some tissues. Sorry, mate.
no, he's gonna rub baby oil on his head. Anyway, boys, if you need some sandpaper, Flax's head would serve as good sandpaper right now. I'm talking like 80 grit. Like if you need to get something off, cause it's going hard.
Let me drink him in. Let me drink.
But yeah, boys.
Those Penrith fucking tears. Invincible this, invincible that. Come on, bro. Accor Stadium. You walked us out of there last season, right? We're going to get straight into the game because I think we need to dissect the
Boys,
properly.
yeah. Like, let's be honest here, boys.
Let's be real.
There's a lot behind this game for league lads, especially. because
100%.
We have to listen to Flax, and most importantly, we have to listen to Mitch. And Mitch doesn't actually
Mitch goes
believe-
fishing. He just fishes all day.
He's the number one rage baiter on this planet.
Yeah, respect.
And it's like and like the shit that he says and the players that he specifically likes to target.
No
we're not gonna name them,
players.
basically all had blinders against his team when Flax said they were going to win by 50. And Mitch was trying to stay humble, and that's why most of the stuff I'm directing towards
it's
Penrith
Flax.
and Penrith fans today is towards Flax. Because even though I didn't believe, I was like just walking in there with no expectations. This guy had the highest expectation ever to win by 50 and go the whole season undefeated. And I'm just glad that we're not going to have to hear the word undefeated for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
It's
and
not there.
invincible
The Invincible's
for
not
a
there.
while. You know what I mean? And it's just like Flaxy, man. Like just because you wanted to be cocky, like everything's going towards you. But to Mitch, like he tried to be humble. He didn't think it was going to be like the flogging that old mate thought it was going to be.
He did not,
That
no.
I thought it was going to be. And at the end
He's
of the
very
day-
reserved with his
yeah,
answer.
but he
Respect.
doesn't, I don't think he actually means the stuff that he says.
No, he doesn't. It's a rage bait. It's a
he
rage
just
bait.
does it to rage bait us, but it's just the fact that everyone that he uses to rage bait us
Did good.
did exceptional, especially Viliami Kikau, and that one just brought a smile to my face. Captain Kikau.
Caps.
But boys, let's get into this game. If you didn't know already, the Dogs came out on top against Penrith, started off strong, then Penrith came back and locked it up. And then I thought, oh, that's it. For sure they're going to win. And then they conceded 2 more tries, 2 more penalty goals. And what happened, Flax?
We lost.
They lost. That's right. Good.
By how
boys.
much?
What was it? 16? We lost by 16.
16.
So,
but no, you lost by what?
13 plus.
13 plus.
Shout out to
That's
Hello
right.
Sports for that jumper,
Shout
man.
out
We
to-
need some in the studio,
This,
bro.
I debuted it on the live stream. I watched this on live stream with them. Debuted the jumper. All right, it was sitting in my closet waiting for this day. And I pulled it out and we won 13 plus. So thank you very much, Tom and Eddie.
Yeah, listen, the game, man. The game was... I put a story out before the game, probably like 1 p.m., saying I don't think the Dogs are going to bend over. We'll get straight into the game. We'll talk about the whole game. I don't think the Dogs will bend over. And look, the reason why I say this is because I look at this team, and I was telling Mitch this on the phone today, is... They're not winners because they haven't won anything really, but they have that winning mentality. Like, they're not going to be like, yeah, this is okay. They're not going to accept the fact that we've been shit in the past couple of weeks, and they're not going to accept the fact that the coach's not going to accept the fact that he's made some wrong decisions and whatnot. So I said they're going to go out and they're going to fight. They're going to do something. That's all I want. That's the reason why I go to the game. I want to go and I want to see them fight for something. You know what I mean? And, bro, I just had this feeling like, not that we're going to win. I'm not going to say that, I had this feeling that we're going to win. Every Dogs fan after the game, so all of a sudden had a feeling that we're going to win, right? And the way sports works sometimes, cuz, when someone's too comfortable, right? We've seen this in how many times?
Rugby league is a funny game.
I seen this against your team. Liverpool, Newcastle, everyone was like 3 goals, 2 goals, and you just won the trophy against us. Smart, I'm talking something good. Why are you so mad, bro? Anyway, you have to understand that this happens in sports. Some shit is just written differently. And if you've been around sports enough and you watch enough sports, you just have that feeling where, I don't know. But, man, I hear people saying Penrith had an off night. That is a load of rubbish. They did not have an off night. They were actually good. And I think that towards the end, it started to show. Towards the end was something that they don't really do, where they had the errors and the penalties. That's when they probably started to have an off night. But from minute 1 to about 60 minutes, 70 minutes, it wasn't an off night. We were just tough. And everyone will, I think everyone will agree that the Dogs were the better side. The Dogs were more hungry. The Dogs were more consistent. They were more persistent. They wanted to just get everything I've not seen our props run that hard, our forward, our pack be that aggressive, that fast in everything, bro. They were putting hits on Leo. I seen Leota get lifted. And I was like, nah, that's disrespectful.
By Bailey. I think it was Bailey Haywood.
But what I'm saying is Penrith did what the Bulldogs did against Newcastle Knights. Right? Newcastle Knights injuries. I was at the game before the game. Everyone's, 20 plus. We're going to win. And the Dogs just lost that game before the game even started. I think that's what Penrith done. And I think that it's good that Penrith lost, to be honest. This is probably what Ivan Cleary wants. Because what did he say? He started talking about Casey and Jenkins about Origin.
Yeah, they're already in
like
Origin.
they're already in Origin. You know what I mean? And I respect. That's what a successful coach is, bro. He's gonna look at his players and he's gonna be like, half of yous, or there's a lot of people in that team that haven't won 3 or 4 in a row. So humble yourself, calm the fuck down, right? And everyone has to work as a team and get out of it. So I think the Bulldogs were so good, bro. I think that what they did right was just their pack, the fucking halves, Galvin, Burden didn't kick. How do you see
He barely
him
kicked.
He barely kicked, and I started getting annoyed because
So did I.
when Penrith started getting back into the game, I'm like, we need something, and Galvin does it, and Montoya forces an error. So there's just so many things in that game that I will let you speak on that I was very impressed with, and I'm not riding the hype. I'm not hype. I'm excited to see it once, but I want to see it more because we have a tough game coming up. Everyone thinks same thing, cuz I'll tell you from now. Fucking almost 30, I'm 30 years old next month. I've seen this shit. We're like, yeah, easy. And then fucking it becomes a bit, how's it going? You know what I mean? So I want to see it this week and the week after. And then I will start to smile happily, rep my Dogs jersey happily. I always rep it, but
I was going to say, I'm glad you've kind of said that because it seems like your team just, it's week in, week out. It's just, change this, change that, and then they change it, and then that doesn't work. And it's like, change this, move this guy to the centres, put this guy in the halves, put this there.
Yeah, a lot of Bulldogs.
And you guys before...
A lot of fans, cuz.
A lot of fans before Thursday were bagging the team, And then there's one, and the tunes changed.
We heard Willie Mason
We
say
really
this.
needed that noise to go away.
Yeah, we listen.
We needed
Bulldogs
that
fans,
win.
Fred, I told this to everyone. Bulldogs fans are loud, right? We're just loud. We it doesn't matter. Someone might have more passion, but we are loud. So you're always gonna hear us. You're always gonna hear our takes on social media, and people are gonna get annoyed. And bro, it does my head in too. Everyone has an opinion, and you know what? That's the world. I can't get angry. We have a podcast, but everyone starts to become a coach, and everyone starts to say, no, he done this wrong, he done that wrong. You're allowed to have an opinion, but it didn't work when it changed mid-game when Burden went to centre. It didn't work because he got. I don't think we won the episode after, but that line just got that side of the team just got belted, bro. And then Sullivan, it wasn't right. It doesn't work. So I think the coach know what they're doing, but I was very, very happy that he finally decided to put Bronson Jerry. And Bronson Jerry needs a big shout out, because he put his head down. Right, the news and all the stupid shit came out. He put his head down. He worked hard. He played in the lower grades, whatever. And he came out. He didn't talk one bad word about Seraldo. He said, "Look, I just had to look at myself in the mirror, and so that confirms that the guy did something wrong, and he's owned up to it. And now he's ready to get back in the team. And I hope that I know Critter's injured, but I hope that Jerry stays as that first option on the left hand side with fucking Kurrajong there, because Penrith the best defensive side. As soon as we put him there, the first fucking ball he got, the game opened up. And that's just my opinion. But I think we're much better attacking side with him there, bro.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think we did a lot of things differently in this game. And yeah, I like Bronson Sherry, and I don't think he got dropped because of his form. It would have had to be some other stuff behind the scenes. But the club wanted to see how he would respond, and he's responded well now to get back into the team. But then again, Tuala was also exceptional again.
What the hell is wrong with that guy?
This bloke is so
He took
good.
something. He's on something.
Mate, drugged.
You reckon he paid for Shane Flanagan?
Yeah, Shane's special stuff. I reckon he's taken the whole stash that the Dragons had, mate, because they need some. But sorry, TK.
He's gonna talk
Tuala's
his
been
shit,
great
bro.
to the point where, what the fuck do we do when Kurrajong comes back? And because
I think the only...
you have to put your hand up. Remember?
Yeah, nah.
Can you do it once, bro?
No.
Why?
Anyways,
That's a shit go, cuz.
I just feel like, and I've been feeling it the whole
What happened to being humble?
I am humble, bro.
The whole season I've been feeling it, where I feel like Critter's going to go to fullback.
You reckon?
Because they've just upped him to the new contract is going to be
big money.
$1 million.
Well, they just re-signed Connor Tracy.
I know, but he's also great for depth. Like, he could play so many positions, and having a guy like that around the squad, the guy works so hard.
Yeah, he's a good example for everyone, bro.
He's getting older, bro, and we're struggling to really get Crichton into games at the moment. And even though he didn't play on the weekend, right, on Thursday, but I just feel like that's probably where they're gonna move him. Like, I feel like a lot of centers, they hit their peak and they move to fullback, like Latrell Mitchell, for example. And I just feel like that's something they're gonna do. I don't know what to do. That's probably what I would do too, because I just can't drop Tuala or Sherry. I don't think they're gonna play bad enough to the point where they lose us games. Like, I felt like Tracy sort of did against Souths, right? Like, I watched that Souths game. out the game and then afterwards as well. And I was just really disappointed from what I saw. But I think Tracy was better this week. But like I just think that's the direction they're going to go in. However, look, boys, how we played this week was exceptional. We did all the little things right, and it all started from the middle. I'd like to give a massive... I don't even think I've given this guy a shout-out in my life, except after the Dragons game on my first Hello Sport.
Do it, bro.
But James Salmon, that was, besides the game where you scored 2 tries against the Dragons, that was your best game for the club. I think he was huge for us, and he was actually running the ball like a Zalme. Like, I've seen this guy make post-contact meters. I've never seen him make post-contact meters.
It's crazy, bro. Against the Penrith side too, bro.
I know, against Penrith's middles. Like, and guys like Max King, Satili Tubanoa, I think Bailey Hayward was good. I would like to see him run more. But still, man, like, we all muscled up in the middle. And that's what was really needed, because that's one thing. There's just stuff that we've lacked. And, of course...
That fire, bro, that aggression, like it hasn't been there, cuz.
Yeah,
it's been like, it feels like we won.
We needed to
we
be
won
the
grand
dogs of
final.
war.
Yeah, it feels like we won the grand finals, like 5 grand finals before, the way we were playing. And that's like,
Satili Tupanoa came on.
Wow, what a player.
Just made a massive impact. Harry Hayes, my goodness, we miss this guy, bro. He was ripping into shreds when he was on, bro.
Preston,
Jacob Preston, incredible. But, man, the guy on his inside was Lachlan Galvin. And today, boys, that was the best game that he's played with the 7 jersey on his back. That might be the best game he's ever played in his career. Like, I know he's had, like, some incredible games, like, against one against Parramatta, his breakout game, I think, was mad. But I just think this one was the first time he looked like a man playing out there, not a kid. And, like, he saved his best game for the best opponent. And he was the best half on the park. And there's a guy named Nathan Cleary on the park.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Dude, and... I really like what the coaching staff has done. Like, they made some changes. The boys played a lot more simple. But the thing with Lachlan, and this was the biggest change that I saw in him, was there was no more second guessing, boys. Where I swear this guy was getting the ball in the first couple of games this season. Like, you look at Newcastle. I went back and watched the Newcastle game to see what the fuck did this kid do different, because he ran more against Newcastle, got more touches against Newcastle. But when he's getting the ball, it's like his mind was in 4 places against Newcastle. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, he didn't know what he came against Penrith. It's like the guy had clarity.
Yeah,
he knew what the game plan was, and he executed. Okay, he hit the short ball of Preston less than every other game.
And it worked better than any other game.
But when he hit Preston, it made sense to hit Preston. He was running into the line and making the defense ask questions before... Is this kid going to run? Because he loves to run, right?
Yeah.
Is this guy going to run? That little split second where the defense has to think about what we're going to do instead of already knowing, like...
You've won the situation.
He made the most of that. The defense starts to question itself. Blaze Tolangi was under pressure, bro.
Yeah.
And they were constantly belting him.
And everyone
giving
Blaze stick. Fucking
but the
relax.
kid, he's a
young
kid,
half,
bro.
He's like in a couple of years we're gonna be talking about this guy as an unbelievable footballer.
I'm sure Blaze is gonna get Lachlan back at some point.
100%.
It reminded me of, like, Bulldogs fans, like, just shitting on their team. Like, Blaze, for the first 5 weeks...
Were Penrith fans doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the first 5 weeks, Blaze has been absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, he's been a freak.
He
gained some size. He's gained some size as well.
As Ivan said, they're young kids. They're still learning. They're still, getting through the grades and still finding out what works for him, what doesn't work for him. He's not going to be perfect 100 games out of 100 games. And the fact that, he did, didn't have a great game doesn't mean, we now have to drop him. Because I heard that.
But you know why, Flaxy? And I'll tell you, this is because you have bandwagon fans, bro. I've never seen that many Penrith jerseys in my life, bro.
How many?
I'm seeing Lebos supporting Penrith. You know what I mean? Like,
bandwagon fans. Let's talk about your club.
No, I'm talking about now. What do you mean? I'm not having a go at you. But your club has bandwagon fans because of success. It's normal. It's gonna happen. No, I'm telling you, Lebos are fucking Penrith fans. What do you mean? You don't even know who Craig Gower is, cuz. How you support, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to give you an example. So these cunts are going to be loud and they're always going to make the most noise about one shit performance. It's going to happen.
But here's the thing. Look, we did have a bad game. And I disagree with you. We didn't have a great 60 minutes. We didn't play well the whole game.
I don't think you were bad.
We weren't doing the 1%ers, which is what we always do. And I think what really happened is we started to believe our own bullshit. Right? And one thing that we've really been good at is not believing our own bullshit. We're really good at just...
Locking in.
locking in, not hearing the outside noise, and obviously, and I'm pretty bad at it myself. Obviously, I was like Panthers 50 plus. I'm a fan of my club. I'm always going to back them in to do great things. But I think it kind of went into the camp. We started to believe our own bullshit. The players, where we don't usually do that, we put 50 on the Storm. It might have gone in there, and then you're hearing 50 plus all week against the Bulldogs. I think when we went out there and when the game started, I think you guys sort of hit us quicker than we anticipated, and we just weren't able to recover.
I think we rattled you a lot.
You did rattle us to begin with, and I think we believed in our own bullshit, and it came to bite us in the ass. You guys started making a few mistakes, and we capitalized on it, but we weren't good enough to get over that. I don't think we led at all in that game. So
No, not once.
No, but you brought it back.
we brought it back, but
That's when I thought they were going to take over the game. But
Yeah,
again,
I thought we were gonna just. crumble.
I thought here we go. 16 must. Everyone's.
but then
blown
half
16
time
points.
happened, and then we.
Scored a very soft try too. I was off the scrum. Didn't Edwards try?
Yeah, that was the
was
second one,
soft.
and then the third one was the Milky Jenkins one,
Yeah,
and then.
Milky Jenkins,
But then,
unbelievable.
what does Lachlan do? Like we didn't have Crichton. Like this is the big thing. We have seen time and time again that without Crichton, this team just doesn't have a leader, and they collapse in these moments. But this group stuck together, and we got down the other end, and Lachlan Gavin hits Preston for a try. Right, that's a punch in the mouth again to say that we're not going anywhere. And then we defended, and then we just started
very-
dropping the ball left, right, and center.
Yeah.
People are like the Penrith had an off night, brother. We weren't perfect either. That we had 4 sets in a row where we dropped the ball, bro. Like in the second half, like we were doing.
We were just inviting them back.
We
in.
were doing the same shit we were doing against Souths in the second half, where we just could not hold the ball. But you know what? The defense was there, the leadership was there. The guys in the middle were working very hard. So Tilly Tupano has been an absolute godsend. When he plays, he's one of the most impactful players
He's
out
the
there.
definition of dogs of war. Like he actually brought the aggression for us.
Like he's so angry that sometimes it fucks him up and he gets suspended. But we needed some fucking angry cunt.
Nah,
bro.
you need that stuff, bro.
Jesus.
You alright? You need some water, G?
Fuck me dead, sorry.
Yeah, right.
But that's why I also like Montoya, because he's like the back with that level of aggression. People just talk. I seen people saying we got to drop Montoya. Fuck no.
Yeah,
This cunt does so much that you don't see. And brother, no, most wingers are not stopping that fucking aerial assault that Tom Jenkins tried.
I think he could have done better, but it doesn't mean he would have saved the try.
Yeah, but he's
It's
fucking-
Jenkins
but
flying over
he's
you.
not fucking thinking that he's gonna kick from that situation where the
Yeah.
ball's on the ground.
Oh, what a kick.
And then it gets dished up to fucking Nathan Cleary on the sideline. He's not thinking that he's gonna receive a kick at that point. I'm sorry. Like, I totally understand why if he was out of position, why? Because the ball's all the way on the other end of the field. I can't even see what the fuck's going on, bro. Like, he's 50 meters away.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Bro, the things that we did right was run hard, and that was the thing that we've just needed. We've needed forwards that actually want to run the football. And Max King, with a broken jaw, had his best game of the season and was leading from the front. And when he came off, Satili Tupinu was on, Kurt Mann was on, and they ran a muck, bro. But Bronson Sherry was also just exceptional, man. We needed his yardage out of them. His yardage carries were really good. And, like, again, we usually need Matt Burton to come and bail us for yardage, but we didn't need him. I don't think he's ever kicked less in a game.
Bro, I think he kicked the ball twice.
Yeah,
oh,
I've never seen him kick
lie.
that little. I think regardless, he should be kicking the ball at least 5 times a game because his kicking is the best on the team.
What do you think the game plan? What do you think Serraldo's game plan was?
They wanted to kick, like they were kicking. Again, Serraldo's game plan was get the basics right, and we threw some different things at him this time. Like the shapes that we were running in this game were different. But also, the one thing I did see is we have been struggling so much with rushing defenses. So when the ball goes to the half, all right, the centers, back rower, and winger are already in our face. This is our biggest issue. When the halves get pressured, when our backs get pressured, no one's putting kicks in behind. We don't have that car anymore. We don't have that speed. We have to execute perfectly, and we don't have that perfect level of execution. But this time around, we were running really long shifts. So we'd start from the right and act like we're going to go from the right all the way to the left side because all the players are very deep, right? And then what I was seeing was when Nathan would rush out and the backs would start to rush out, they would hit a forward in the middle which then they got to run back. They've just run out. They're exposed. Got to turn around, run back extra meters. And by the time he's turning around and getting set, his mentality is not, I have to rush. His mentality, like as a defender, is you just move up in a line. But he's not rushing again. And that try where Kurrajong scored is exactly what we did. We actually hit, I think it was Harry Hayes in the middle. He nearly broke through.
Yeah, I remember.
All right. Then we've gone to the left again. And before the defense can recover and really understand what's going on, we're already going. And then we end up scoring. That little bit of, and I feel like that's intentional. I don't think that was it's a random short ball to a forward. I think we're noticing that teams are rushing up on us and we have to keep them honest. And we have to make sure that they can't do that because when the defense, like we've seen it, I think the best example was against the Raiders last year, where you give our players a head of steam, Crichton, Sherry, bro, we are gonna that's the last thing that they want. That is the situation that they have to avoid at all costs. They cannot have our strike
Was that even against
players.
the Para as well? We did something like that against Parramatta. That big
Yeah,
win.
they do. They cannot, especially when Crichton's playing, they cannot let this guy run at full speed. They can't.
Yeah, especially
So
early.
they get in your face so that you can't get the ball comfortably and gain momentum, or get the ball comfortably and put it in the hand that you want it in. It's all about making us under pressure so we can't execute properly.
Yeah.
And so that our players can't get that feeling where time to fuck shit up.
Confidence.
How are you going to fuck shit up when you don't even have the ball properly? You know what I mean? Newcastle did this very well. Very, very well. And even the Dragons, bro, they were in our face in Vegas. But I know this field's more narrow and shit and it's easier to defend, but still. But these things it's coaching. It's they've gone in and watched film and they've understood, okay, boys, we need to learn how to counter this. Everything that you do in rugby league has a counter. That's why at times I felt like we kicked on second tackle and shit. Is because we saw space in behind. There's been plenty of space in behind when you watched how teams have been defending us recently. And we don't have those fast wingers that can exploit that, but we can get repeat sets and keep building pressure.
Tired as well, man.
And man, we were very fit. We're running very hard. Everything was a lot more deliberate this week. It wasn't playing off of vibes. It was playing off of the game plan that the coaching staff has developed, bro.
You know
what I mean? And I just feel like the losses have given us some ammunition and some evidence and some ways that we can,
be better as a team.
be better as a team, bro. You break down the film, you find out ways to adapt on what teams are using against you. And this is why I feel like last year the Dolphins, partially because of injury, but partially because of film, they fizzled out. And this is what I think the Tigers and Knights and everything, they're going to have to experience this too, where teams are the more they play, the longer the season goes, the more film people have on the Tigers.
More evidence of their success.
Yeah, but you find out ways how to stop them. So, and we're finding out ways to counter. And I'm not saying it's going to be perfect every week, but against Penrith in this instance, we came in with a really good game plan.
And it worked.
Target Paul Alamoti, target Blaze Talangi, get these guys one-on-one with our strike players.
Even Jenkins, bro, we targeted him in the with the high ball. I think he dropped one or two.
Yeah, but every team does this against Jenkins because, and this is why Lachlan was kicking. Teams will not kick the Brian To'o.
Yeah,
because they don't like getting knocked out. Because you give this guy a head of steam, what happens? Same. So everyone kicks away.
I actually forgot that I'm not even being a funny cunt because I bought him in SuperCoach on that night. I'm like thinking on the mark, Yeah. But I actually did not know he was playing. Because I actually had to ask my brother-in-law, bros, where's To'o? He's like, he's there.
No one was kicking.
And I
That's
was
why
like, what the
Galvin was
fuck?
doing all the kicking.
And I tell you, that's not just off the Bulldogs game. That's been happening all year. They've been kicking the Jenkins.
It's been happening for 3-4 years, bro.
Well, yeah.
Like Brian's
Yeah, but
numbers.
Brian's
are insane
usually
and-
second, third. He's on the ball. You get me? I maybe because I was at the game, not on the TV. But I was like, bro, where the hell is To'o? You usually feel his impact through meters. He's always getting you out of trouble. If the
Now I'm sure if you looked at the stat sheet, it's probably made 150.
Probably,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, the game plan. Matt can't kick. Matt can only kick straight on, bro. So last year, what they did was they knew Matt was going to do all the kicking. The game that was 8-6, I went to this game. I'm
What a
like, what
game.
the fuck is Brian doing on that side? Because we've seen it time and time again. It's not the first time he's done
Ivan's
this.
very smart.
Ivan moves Brian's wing to the side that Matt's going to be kicking straight on. Because Matt never kicks a cross-field kick. Like, even when he kicks a bomb or he
Straight
goes
up.
for a 40-20,
It's in that zone.
it's like from his side of the sideline across. It's
their
very
side.
rare that he ever kicks across field. So But
That's
they
a
didn't.
good. That's a good.
That's why we're just giving it
good
to
point.
Lachlan, and he was doing all the kicking because there's no way in the world you want, even if he's worse under the high ball than Lachlan than Jenkins or whatever. You just can't have Brian running against a line that's staggered. Even our kick chase is probably the best in the league, right? You just don't want him, right? Why do you want Brian to have a 20-meter run up?
You don't want that.
Like
he's just gonna monster you.
Because your brain cells don't want to have to tackle him because they're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, he's
all right?
too
'Cause he's one of
impactful.
those cunts that's too hard to tackle, bro. But these things are all deliberate. I don't think people can talk shit about Adam O'Brien all he wants. And again, still don't agree with it. It doesn't make sense to me. But the coaching staff did a very good job here at pointing out some ways that these guys can bleed. The Penrith Panthers were like Ivan Drago, all right? And people don't realize things can be defeated until they bleed. Parramatta actually had a little bit of a blueprint because they scored some points by doing that.
Yeah.
But the game was over. The game was well and truly.
The game just started.
The game just started. And Kikau ran amok, bro. They put the captaincy. They gave him the captaincy this week. He ran amok. Both our back rows looked unstoppable, bro.
Kiraz looked so much fitter.
Yeah, he looked a lot
He
better.
actually looked like Kiraz.
They gave him
from
an
last
extra
season.
needle this week.
Kikau looked phenomenal as well. You're
My
right.
actual biggest issue with Kikau is the fact that over time, maybe because we lack some playmaking on that side, because Matt can't really pass on the run. So like you lack that decisive playmaking where you engage the line and make a play, right? So they've been trying to get Kikau to do that shit. I've seen Kikau throw more passes the last 2 years than the last 5 years of his career before that combined.
We need a 5'8" because we don't have enough.
Yeah, but like again, that's Matt's weakness, right? When Matt has to run and not have to think about passing,
He loves it.
and playmaking, he runs differently. It's like he's in third gear when he's playing and he doesn't have to pass. He's running in sixth gear. Williami's the same. William was just focused on running, cuz. He's run through fucking 4 players, bro, 5 players.
He's avoided the offload.
3 of them are rep players.
Yeah, bro. That video, that photo.
Because Isaiah was talking on Matty Johns about how fucking he tried to stop Kikau. Kikau just sent him into another dimension. But I just really liked what we were doing, and I really hope that we show some respect to Parramatta and not think that this is going to be an easy win. We can't make the same mistake. Let's say hypothetically, Penrith didn't take us seriously, we can't be doing the same mistake after one win. We have to go and do the exact same shit against Parramatta. We're going to be looking to bounce back, and they always lift for this game.
100%.
Always lift. I don't think it's going to be 50 or 40.
Nah. I've never heard that in my life. Whoever's saying that is not. It doesn't watch footy.
If it was 40 or 50, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because of the amount of people that
Para have out. Yeah.
have out.
But
But I'm expecting these guys to lift, bro. And like, you got to show respect to them, and you have to treat this week like you did last week. We need every win that we can get right now.
And to the fans as well, if you end up losing, don't be going, oh.
That's how our fans will do.
Yeah,
Bro.
no.
Not with a haircut like that.
You want to be humble. Don't be going, oh, we got to get rid of this guy.
No,
you have to allow week on week on week to see what happens. And see what changes.
I for the first time said we needed to make some changes.
No, but I think they're allowed to question a coach playing
Yeah.
a winning formula. Forget the halfback and the hooker. I don't like that talk because I agree with what they've done the club. You know what I mean? We've had this talk so many times. But I don't like the moving.
Reed's not looking crash hot.
Yeah.
Like honestly, they look like the
I'm
Cowboys
not looking
look
at-
better with Sonny Luke on the field, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not looking. What I'm saying is I don't like when someone changes something that we're winning. Listen, if you give me a
But that's
reason.
what we did.
No. If you give me a reason, I'll be like, okay. But we moved Jerry and Crichton and we done that
Yeah,
whole
but
thing.
we did that with Sexton technically. That's
No,
why
no,
they're
I'm
mad.
I'm talking-
The fan base doesn't like doing this while we're winning.
But so there's like a level, right? We know Sexton's level, right? Reid Money, you can argue more because people were talking about him for Origin.
He was great, yeah.
Yeah, Reid Money was a great player. I'm not taking anything away, and Sexton was good too. But we know who wins premierships, what kind of players or caliber of players that you need to win a premiership. And
I still think you guys could have had an opportunity last year had you not changed your team. You were
I
first.
don't think so, bro.
You were
It doesn't
first.
matter. Canberra Raiders were first. What happened to them? Didn't they win the minor premiership last year?
Yeah, but to be fair, I feel like we would have beat Melbourne if Critter didn't get hurt.
And even with all the
And then
like,
if we win that game, and it's not like Lachlan played all right that game, bro. It's like it's just
What I'm saying is
yeah.
our attack, right, was our defense was our biggest thing, and we used to always say this: our attack isn't phenomenal. So when it works, we're actually like leave it when it's working, just leave it. Like that's sorted, go. But when you're changing things that do not make sense, and then a player's rumors comes out that he wants to leave, you're kind of questioning everyone. You're like, what the fuck? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to kick the guy out to fit? Like, what are you trying to do? So I understand the fans. It does get annoying where everyone becomes a coach, but at the same time, guys, we do the same shit. So
I've got a question for you boys. We got two things. Like I think that's enough about the game. Penrith, they'll be a better team.
I respect Penrith all day,
They
bro.
did. They
Like,
I
I wanted to
love
say this.
Isaiah, seeing him, this guy's just like doesn't have a bad bone in his body. I seen this guy on TV. He's just a straight arrow, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
He's a good
Penrith
guy.
will be fine. They needed this loss.
That's what I think that as well.
I just want to talk just a little small point.
Yeah.
We needed that loss, and at the end of the day,
You needed that loss, bro.
I'd rather us have this loss now than when it matters. You know, you don't win.
You're not
comps.
gonna-
You don't win comps in March or April.
Stop quoting Mitch.
No.
number one. And
We never said that
You
anyway.
did need this. You did need this because you needed some kebabs in you, mate. You needed this loss. By the way, how much did you lose by again? I forgot.
10 plus.
That's right, mate. Hey, boys. I do have a question.
Yeah.
And I think with the way that Preston's been playing, like,
Yes.
right, like,
Yes, yes,
look,
yes, yes,
Lachlan,
yes.
You could say short ball to Preston all you want, cause it's fucking Jacob Preston. Give him as many short balls as he cunt wants, cause he's making shit work. All right. Every one of the times he passed to Preston, it was on.
Imagine what he does under a different halfback. Imagine like if he
Yeah,
goes.
but he's got a great chemistry link with his
Yeah,
his
but
No,
half.
but
if he-
another caliber of
Yeah,
halfback.
if
Yeah,
he-
Yeah, like
picked-
Mitchell Moses.
Yeah.
Listen,
I hope he fucking dominates you guys this week.
Listen.
After you said that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Mitchell
But
Moses
th-
plays
but
that
then
side.
that would make me right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That would make
But
me
it
right.
means you guys lose.
Couple of
which
brain
makes
cells
me
fell
happy.
with
You
that.
would want
No, it
him.
means
You
you
would
guys
actually,
lose.
you would
It means
actually
you
want
guys
him
lose.
to get fucked by 50 again.
listen. Can I ask the question, Fred? Oh, you can actually ask.
I
the
want to
question.
ask the
Sorry,
question,
sorry,
boys.
sorry.
With the way Jacob Preston has been playing,
Yeah.
are we? What'd you say?
no.
Because the way that Jacob Preston has been
'Cause Flax
playing,
is
is a Blues jersey coming, boys.
Say that again, because you cut him off. Say it again.
I didn't know what he said. You whispered something to
Because
me.
Flax is not playing. Go. What, bro?
What do you mean, Liam Martin?
Yeah, he's
What?
injured.
Is he not playing Origin?
Lee Martin's done his MCL,
Yeah.
so he's out for 4 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, the Origin's next
That's a
month,
grade
guys.
3.
Origin's in like 3
Grade
weeks.
3
isn't it?
MCL?
It was a bad one. He's
Fuck.
out for a long time.
4?
Okay. I didn't know.
More,
Sorry, boys. I didn't know.
That's all right.
Liam
Anyway, ask
Martin
the
was
question
out.
again. Let's get the clip,
See,
boys.
look what happens when you cut the
Flexi.
hair.
But
So
try-
that you don't look like Liam Martin anymore.
No, you know what? Because what happened
Liam
in the
Kafusi.
off what happened in the off season is
You
he
should-
cut his hair, and I was growing it out. I was like, oh, I feel bad. Like it feels like shit. So I've cut off my hair. Now he's growing it back out,
And now he's injured, bro.
and now he's
Shit, go.
injured. So I look like Dylan Edwards.
You know, ask the
boys.
question, Freddie.
For the sake of the clip, boys, because this is going to be a clip, because this is a good talking point. Boys, with the way that Jacob Preston is playing right now, surely this guy has a Blues jersey on the horizon. I told him in Vegas, cuz Blues jersey's coming.
We've been
He
saying.
just says, every time someone mentions
Thanks,
it,
bro.
every time someone mentions it, he says, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he's very humble, bro.
He's
As you
not
know.
saying this guy doesn't want to jinx it.
As I
But-
was saying,
Bro, the way this guy's playing, he has to. Surely, boys.
as I was saying, if he's playing this well under Lachlan Gavin, imagine
younger
if he has Nathan Cleary passing him the ball.
Listen, we've been saying this for so long on this podcast. You might as well fucking change the podcast name to Preston for Origin, right? And I hear all these names. Hudson Young, phenomenal player, has been playing so well. Liam Martin, bro. Angus Crichton, like these are gun players, guys.
Schmolle.
You can't take them away. But how much more does Preston need to do to get that jersey and actually play? Last year they integrated into the camp, him and Kurrajong. Like how much more does Jacob Preston need to do? The guy is humble, super great guy. Like this guy is not a type of guy that is just so nice to you on the field. He's gonna rip your head off, cuz he shows it week in week out on the field, and he can score. And he loves his steak, cuz we've spoken to him.
Yeah.
You know it. So it's there, cuz.
Cuz I got the best way to describe him.
Go.
And I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, fuck, I'm so right. This guy's the most Queenslander New South Welshman that we have in the back row. Maybe in the whole team. This cunt does nothing but think about football, train hard, play football, and love his missus. That's it. That's
Great
all
guy.
he does, bro.
Great
this
guy.
cunt
I don't
only
think
cares about
Queenslanders
rugby
do.
league.
I don't think Queenslanders do that, but
That's all he cares about. Country Queensland. He's like
Country,
a
yeah.
country kid that lives in that lives in Manly.
bro, I'll tell you one thing. The guy drives from DY to Belmore.
Yeah.
He gives you the dedication, cuz. I don't know.
100%.
That's his
All
dedication.
that traffic
Yeah.
for us. Number one. Number two, it's just he's a Queens. Look at him. He looks like a Queenslander. Sorry.
No,
sorry,
he doesn't.
Preston.
I don't agree,
Sorry,
cuz.
but with
I'll go back, Preston.
with like the hair and you know what I mean. Cause he just looks like a tough.
He's a
cunt.
HK, brother.
Bruh, and I just know that like he fucking hates Queensland.
Yeah, yeah,
So like
yeah.
if you put him in that arena, he's gonna fold cunts, bro.
Yeah, I love that
Like we
shit.
need players like that elevate in the Origin arena, not
Crumble.
go to shit.
I want to put in my 2 cents, and I want to see if you guys agree. If you bring him in, you have to start him though, because you can't just put him on the bench. You can't put him on the bench and then expect him to take 10, 15 minutes
if you ask me,
for an impact.
if you ask me, I'll start him. I don't care about any other name. He's
Yeah, I
my
agree.
boy.
I'll start him.
And he's my. People might say bias, this, that. But I said this shit last year. Start the guy.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do less than the other guy's gonna do?
I agree.
And our edges are never impactful. Like not never, but
He's like Josh Jackson.
bro,
He's like Josh Jackson
I don't
all
mind
over
it.
again. with
And
a
if he
mullet.
doesn't play, if he doesn't make Origin, it's sad to me. But the other name, I understand. It's not the end of the world. But this year, it has to be. Surely, it's got to be.
I
him,
understand the position is absolutely stacked, but I don't think in an Origin arena that there's a back row that will do better than him in terms of what we need in Origin, bro. Like run hard, tackle hard.
Yeah,
Like
it's not
give
tactics. It's
like,
not-
bro, it's fucking. It's this cunt
Intensity.
wants the like on the field. Off the field is the nicest guy, bro. All right, on the field, I would not want to get hit by this cunt.
Never, bro.
But like, it's not like you're never gonna. The floor is still so high. The other players might have a higher ceiling, like Ola Kawatu and stuff. But the floor is there's a big gap between the two. You don't know which one you're gonna get.
No one's
I
consistent
know
like him.
what Jacob Preston is gonna do on the Origin arena.
Consistency. That's why he's a machine.
Consistency. You know this guy is gonna live for the occasion.
And
That's
he has
why-
points in him, bro.
and it's just like I used to believe that Josh Reynolds was an Origin player, and you could never convince me otherwise. All my friends used to call me idiots, bro. They used to call bro, he's shit. The guy stepped in the Origin arena for like one series, cuz, and you had fucking Jonathan Thurston elbowing him on the floor after they won the series. Cuz you have to be you have to be cut from a special cloth for Origin, bro. And you might look at Josh Reynolds' numbers and think, prime Josh Reynolds, he's not an Origin player. This guy went in Origin and lifted and got in their fucking heads of the
And
Queenslanders.
he didn't have like Andrew Johns next to him. I'm not saying Hodkinson.
He had Trent Hodkinson.
Had Trent Hodkinson. And I know the chemistry's there,
lifted
but
for the big occasion.
they both broke it. They did us all a service.
And
cuz
I
this
just feel like your Jacob Prestons are cut from the cloth of other great doggies players that were great on Origin, like Josh Jackson, like Josh Reynolds. Like he's just cut from that cloth, bro.
I think
we
that-
need players in the team that are like Jacob Preston, like people that like if Tony Staggs gets picked, I will not care because I know this cunt hates Queensland.
I hope he shows it properly because he's played before, yeah?
He played when he was a kid. We threw him in a bit too early, but I'm just saying, I think we need some mongrel.
Yeah, I think
Queensland is just full of mongrel. Jacob Preston is the definition of mongrel.
I think he'll get picked. to
And
be
one more
honest.
thing, boys. It's Bulldogs related. I know it's not related. It is sort of related to this game, but I got I saw a post yesterday that I did not expect to see. That Matt Burton's camp engaged Gus Gould and they said, let's talk about the future. I cannot believe that my Pookie Bear wants to stay.
Well, we've
With
all
the way-
we've all accepted that he's leaving.
I was getting, bro. Asked the boys. I had content ready to go for when this guy leaves, and now they're giving me hope that he might stay.
Delete that
Am
shit, bro.
I gonna have to put? Am I gonna have to put all this stuff on the shelf? Like, hopefully, hopefully, I'm getting it ready for when he retires, and hopefully, he retires a Bulldog. Like, this is very big news that Matt Burton wants to stay and that Gus wants to keep him. Now, I don't think there is any way that he stays and the position doesn't change, but maybe he's more open to it. I don't know.
I think that he will play one more season as a 6, and then he moves
Like
into
this season.
next season.
No.
I don't-
No chance.
Mitchell Woods,
What?
bro.
You think Mitch Woods is ready to play this year?
I think
Or
next
you think
year.
Mitch Woods is ready to start next year?
Mitch Woods will debut around Origin time this year.
I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
But
It's gonna
yeah,
be crazy times, bro.
But it gives him the time. It gives him the time, right? But I think if he's gonna sign, because he's not end of his contract doesn't
2027.
end until the end of next year.
So that means he wants to stay and play. He's accepted, in my opinion, in my head, when I'm looking at these news, I'm thinking he's accepted to play as a lock.
yeah, or a center or somewhere.
I don't think as a centre. I think
Because
it's literally as a lock.
after 27, Sherry's also off.
I don't think he's re-signed Sherry.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna resign. Me personally.
Yeah,
like,
I
like
don't
I think that, like I don't think it's. We don't know with this team.
Yeah,
But,
he's
And
done
let me-
of
let me-
Gus.
Let me ask you
but
this
I
as well.
feel like that left center spot's his
And let me ask you this:
if he wants it.
would you prefer to have Mitch Woods come in? Let's just say you guys are in the mix of top 8. You put Mitchell Woods in. You let him ride out the end of the season. He's had a big end of the year. You know, he's gotten a bit tested in the NRL, and you start him off fresh in his next season, starting next to Lockie Galvin. Would you prefer that, or wait a year and then he's not tested, and then you're taking another year to get ready?
He's gonna make his bones this year, brother.
I listen, bro. You're talking to someone that lived and breathed as Bulldogs from a young age. So if I can watch a young guy and I can actually watch his career from the bottom onwards, like I would love to see him do good, cuz I'd love to see him start yesterday. You think I'm not excited to watch a player like
But
that?
you know the club wants to play Mitch
Yeah,
Woods.
but what I like, it doesn't bother me. I'm happy to see it. So
Yeah, no,
I
but-
think
but
Burden will
I
actually
think
play as a
Burden is-
lock.
I think, I don't know. I think
He's
Finau
gonna buff
Martins-
up.
I
He's
think-
gonna buff up,
I
cuz.
think we have our lock, bro. You'll see.
We don't know, cuz I haven't seen him
I
play.
don't know if I don't know
I've
if
seen
you-
him. I've
have
seen
you
him.
seen
I've
him?
seen him. He's steamrolling.
Cuz
And he's got some hands, cuz. You know what I mean? But I
I-
need to see in first grade.
Yeah, I know.
I need
but
to see it in the Bulldogs
I
team.
don't think locks his position. Like I don't think
Burden?
I don't think Burden wants to play in the
Oh,
forwards.
if he wants to
bro.
play in the centres, no problem.
But if to me, if he's keen on re-signing and he's engaging,
That's the first
and
good
wants
news.
to
I don't
stay,
care, yeah.
Cuz that is the best.
Play
news I
hooker.
can hear.
I don't care, cuz.
I don't care. Wait, fullback. I don't give a fuck. Just stay.
Yeah,
Just
I
stay. And
agree.
this is like very good news for me, and I do hope that we keep him.
Well, let me ask you
He
this.
should retire a Bulldog.
Well, let me ask you this question: would you rather him be a centre and lose the kicking power that he has, or put him in the lock position that might not be the position he wants to be in?
I would
but
love
then-
to watch fucking Matt Burden at lock, bro. I
But
would
then he
love
has
to watch
the
that
kicking-
shit.
I think left center's his spot, bro. Just cause you know what, I went back. I went because I've been injured all week.
So you've been watching shit.
Cause I've been watching shit and shit's been coming up on my recommended, bro. I remember I saw.
Man, that was 4 years ago,
Cause
bro.
I saw a video.
Like players'
I
age, they...
forgot shit from 4 years ago, right? It says the thumbnail of the NRL was Melbourne vs Tigers 84-point thriller.
What the fuck?
Cause it was 70-0. What thriller? And then they scored a few more tries at the end. Cause they were making me think, I don't remember this game. I want to watch it back. Cause it was 70-0. Then what's next on my recommended? A video I've watched before. Matt Burton scoring a hat-trick in front of his hometown against South Sydney in Dubbo.
For Penrith?
For Penrith. Cause this brother was moving different in that position. And I went back and I watched some other games for the Dogs where he had to fill in that center. And cause he's just moving different.
I don't know, bro.
It's why I said I'm okay if putting Woods and Galvin together, and if that's the only circumstance where I want
Burden to play,
play center, because I know we don't lose too much with the kicking with Mitchell Woods, because Mitchell Woods is so far in Reggie is a good kicker, man. But
Listen,
yeah,
I
but I'm just happy. I don't care where Matt Burton plays, as long as my team has Matt Burton on it. You can't take the smile off my
Same.
face because he's like every time, bro, I fall in love with a player, cuz.
They leave.
Fucking
Something happens.
Ben Barber, Jamal Idris, fucking Josh Reynolds left.
Lonzo Ball.
Fucking Lonzo Ball. He was. These are like my beacon of hope, brother. You don't understand.
Alenga.
No. Bruno is like my beacon of hope.
Who's the guy that went from Newcastle?
Isaac.
Isaac, yeah.
Yeah, that was his pick.
Do you want a black eye? cuz?
Listen, boys, let's move on from this
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
The last
alright.
thing I'll
But
say...
I just don't want my beacon of hope to leave.
The last thing I will say is I want to give a big respect because I actually watched this brother for the first time in real life. Casey McLean. What the fuck, bro?
He play.
Listen, well, I'm not bantering. Like, I know he probably didn't have a good game, but the way he, like, when he gets the ball, runs, he hits the line.
Mitch doesn't let me talk about him, so.
I'm going to talk about it.
Because you were talking mad shit about him.
No, I'm being like I watched him play last year.
And
I
then-
didn't think anything.
And then you're
I'm like, it's one center, this, that. But because I watched him run at our team and I was like, what the, like, right in front of me, I was like, what the F, cuz this guy's a freak. He's going to play Origin very, very soon, cuz.
Yeah.
And
He
that's-
should be put in the camp this year.
And I think
Yeah,
you should, and
100%.
I think you should get humbled as well to like bring him in to make him see exactly what's happening. Because if it's right, cuz Latrell's getting old, cuz Turbo's getting old, cuz.
I'm not picking him now because obviously
Latrell?
No, I'm picking Latrell every day of the week.
Yeah.
I'm picking him to be at the camp,
No, yeah, of course.
but I'm not picking him to play because I don't want another Jared Mullen situation to happen.
yeah.
Or where you throw
Let
a
him too
play,
early.
or a Katoni. I think Katoni Staggs is the prime example here. Threw him in. The guy wasn't even 20 yet, bro. I think, or maybe he was 20.
He's 21 or
And
something.
because he was just a kid, like the guy just played like 2 years.
The
bro.
stage swallowed him up.
You can't always do a Rob Toya and just play a kid after 20 games. You know what I mean? Like, I think the smart thing to do is to just let him get used to it. But if he gets picked, I'm not gonna be upset. But I just feel like blood him a bit. You know what I mean? Let him develop as a man, as a player, before you throw him into the fucking den of wolves with lions, bro.
I think we'll that's going to be very interesting to see what kind of origin things happen around the origin. There's a lot of origin talk, boys.
Yeah,
Let's
boys.
move on,
We
please.
can move on to the other games, but obviously this was the
can we
big
tap?
game.
Can we tap?
Substitution, boys.
Substitution, boys. Thank you very much, Flaxy. You came.
Ace Flax.
You humbled us. We humbled you. 13 what? 13 what? I'm gonna fly you to this table. 13 plus. Love you, Flex. Nice
I like your
Kafusi.
cup,
Nice Kafusi here, bro. TK
Shame,
subbed in.
boys, shame. You
TK.
bullied him off the podcast. Shame. Brother, get out of here.
Get out of here,
You're not
man.
13 plus. Shame. You bullied the guy off the podcast. Do you guys not have some decency?
Let's talk about
Do
decency.
you not have some decency?
Let's talk about
Let's
decency.
move on to the next game.
Can I ask you a
Statement
question?
now.
Can I ask a question? Doesn't he deserve it?
Flaxy?
Doesn't he deserve it?
That and more.
Can I just say one thing, Flax?
Who needs enemies when you got
went-
friends like us, huh?
I went on a live stream because it was just some Lebo guy that I'd sort of seen before eating in his car. I'm like, let me just jump in the live stream and like say something, you know. I don't know why, it was a TikTok live.
Yeah.
And he goes, Freddie, you know, he's G'd up. I'm like, oh man, this guy knows me. And you know what he said to me, Flax? He said, hold on, bro, you got to be easier on Flax. And I'm like, no, Flax deserves everything he gets and more. And he's like, nah, man. He's
So
telling me
you got support.
People
Believe in me, bro.
Flax.
are asking me to stop being hard on you. I'm like, bro, I should be harder on you.
You'll get there, cuz we'll all get there one
love
day.
me, bro.
Let's get to the game. The
What are you
Dragons.
doing?
Yeah, the Dragons played Manly.
What, we're talking about the Raiders?
Yeah, Dragons played Manly. And tell you, listen.
The Raiders? Oh, we're actually doing the Dragons game. All right, fuck.
First of all, shout out to Fosball, 2-0. We're doing it. Okay. Shout out to Kieran Foran. He's 2-0. He might be the greatest coach of all time, the greatest win percentage of all time. And shout out to Flanagan, 0-6 because you got to count the wins before you count the losses.
0 and 10.
0 and 10 from the last season.
They have
Now,
not won a game.
28 to 18.
August.
11. Include the charity match.
Yeah, that was
I don't
a
know-
loss.
I don't know why we don't include the charity match in this count.
What is that? Was that a oh yeah.
I
'cause-
That's
consider
a-
it a proper
Oh, yeah,
game.
yeah.
But Souths
And we
didn't
played
and they
a
still
full
won.
strength team that day.
Souths didn't and they still won.
Oh yeah, I remember that start of the season.
Yeah, and everyone's like, don't worry.
But you
it's like,
defended
we
us
need
good in Vegas. Anyway, listen, 28 to 18, Manly beat the Dragons. First of all, boys, any standout performances from any players?
Setsu too.
that.
Yeah, he played
I think
good.
he had a really
He
good
played
game.
good.
They threw him back into the team. I think because David Fale got the Kung Fu kick suspension.
Yep.
Setsu
Nagato,
too.
so
I really liked him. Cody Gakpo.
I thought you said Cody Gakpo. I was like, what? When did you take that guy off my books?
Setsu too, I think it was really good.
That's such a Flanagan signing. Let me give him 100 grand a week. 200 grand a week. Yeah, anyway, so set to 2 was
Setsu too, man. I just like for the Dragons, I really liked him. And
Manly.
Kobe Harrington.
Yeah, came on, change the game, bro. Every time he had a stint, he was good.
Right,
T,
I think he's just a really good player.
what's
man.
going on, bro? Tell me about this team, bro. Tell me about this loss, man. Are you upset? Are you mad? Are you
I'm
sad?
not, bro. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
I told this last
I'm just
week.
waiting for the day when my phone just rings and it goes NRL coach dismissed. That's all I'm waiting for.
I've been waiting
Well,
for that
tomorrow's
day.
the meeting day.
Yeah, look, I don't trust our board. They'll probably give him an extension.
Yeah, wallah, wallah.
Yeah, they gave him an extension last year.
Exactly, man.
I don't think he's won a game since the extension.
Nah, they did. Look, from supporting teams that have been down in the dumps for a while, I get what incompetent bods do, right? I get it. I can see through that shit.
You're the master of it now. You've got
Right?
the degrees.
Mate, I've seen United sack that many managers. I can talk you through it, right? Anyways, that being said, I think what I think is ultimately clear from the board is they don't want to sack Shane. I think if in a perfect world, they don't want to sack Shane. And I think what they've been trying to do is to get him to almost win his way into not being sacked, right? If he wins one game, we can maybe get a second game.
They keep giving him the rope, cuz. They keep giving it to him.
And I think what happened is the season started the way it started, but then they obviously, this is just, there's no facts to this, right? I'm just thinking about it, right? But they looked at the fixtures that we had and thought, you know what, I can probably get the win against the Eels. You can probably get a win against the Titans, and that'll be enough to... There's no pressure on him at that time, right? That'll be enough to get him over. We've then lost those games, and people are starting to go like, bro, you're losing the Titans, you're losing... And then with the way the Cowboys... Right? And then when the Cowboys were still... Because the Cowboys...
Now they're doing good,
right?
but...
At that time, they probably thought, we can probably get a win against the Cowboys. That's enough to, people won't get on his backside. He's gone and lost all those games. So he's now almost forcing the board into a
And they're walking into that door, that meeting, they're like, fuck this guy.
Like, they don't want... I genuinely do not think they want to sack Shane, but I think the noise is just getting louder and louder and louder every week. Like, there's nothing else to say about that team, And I know I read forums and I see other opinions where people go, if you sack Shane, do you think everything's going to change? You know what? In the short term, yes. In the long term, probably not, right? But at the end of the day, bro, I just want to start by first and foremost watching my team win. I'm not worried about making top 8 and becoming a competitive team right now. We're not there.
But it's not even about the winning. It's about the vibe of everything is not on, cuz. Even when you're winning, even if you win 3 games in a row.
What do you mean win where?
I'm saying if you win 2 games in a row,
But
no
we
one's
can't
jumping
do that.
no one's jumping around. No one's excited. Jaden saw no. No, would you? No. Now you'll take it. But I'm saying no one's that excited about the Flanagan project.
When someone does something in that team at the moment, if you watch us, like if someone does what you'd go G's up the boys, no one's getting G'd up anymore. Like we make a big tackle.
It's a dead end.
Which
It's
is
a dead
rarely,
end.
right? Or someone makes a break. You don't get the rest of the team.
It's not a team.
Like the team is just so disconnected from each other, and I think ultimately speaking, the reason why I've been for a couple of weeks saying we just got to get rid of the bloke is vibes. We came here a couple of weeks ago and I said Forsball was going to win on vibes.
Why doesn't Jamie Southwood
Right.
choose for the vibes?
Bro, we just need
Anyone.
vibes right now. We need vibes right now just to make
JC,
everyone a little
JC
bit... He's not vibes.
These violations.
Yeah. He's like, if you don't lose today, I'm going to fucking gin after you lose.
I think that's where we're at, man. Like, it's just, we need to get the vibes back, as stupid as it sounds. Like, just get a happier playing group. And in order to get a happier playing group, we do it by winning games. And to win games, I think it's too far gone with this coach. And I know...
It's done, bro.
For example, like some of the players were just not retaining players, and I've heard a comment like, we're the Dragons, we have to pay overs to sign players. I'm like, no, we don't. Everyone has the same salary cap. You actually do not have to pay overs. You just need to get players to believe in the vision. But how do you believe in the vision? Like, tell me if I'm coming, right, I'm going to test the market. I come down and I sit with Shane. Sell me your pitch right now.
Yeah, look, mate, you're a 6 and a 7, but you're never going to play because my son plays. And
Thanks,
I might get a
bro.
phone
My
call.
Thanks,
son
bro.
Kyle.
I might get a
Thanks,
phone
bro.
call to this
Yeah,
phone
no
saying,
worries,
don't
bro.
talk about...
No worries,
Yeah.
bro. I'm going to play in the Super League, bro. See you later. I'd rather do that. Like,
My
it's-
son Kyle, well, that's what Trey Fuller did, right?
Yeah.
My son Kyle was going to give you some great ball.
And you got to understand with that as well.
Not
whole-
the actual ball.
I think, I think
He's just got some nice ball.
I think he's done more damage to Wallah, his son, than he's done
right,
any good,
and-
Wallah.
but I
He's
said
like
this-
LeVar
I
Ball,
think-
bro,
I
but
think-
like not cool and not funny.
I said this last year. Kyle was the perfect player for him to send a message to the team.
Literally, it was
He
there.
the perfect. But all he had to do, I said this last year. All you had to do is, even if you don't think Kyle's playing Pat, just give him a couple of weeks on the sidelines. And all you're just saying to the players is showing the players that anyone can get dropped. That's all you're doing. But by not dropping him, you're showing players that they can get away with everything. And then it comes down to the whole, it's not the players missing tackles. It's not the players. And you know what? I'll grant you that argument. Shane isn't the one missing tackles.
100%.
The players have to be accountable. But how can the players be accountable when the cunt doesn't change the team? He picks the same team.
There's no
every week.
respect to you.
He picks the same team every
Yeah,
week.
no
well,
fear, there's
Emre
no
Gula
fear.
and Blake Laurie are playing
Playing
shit
minutes. We've
and
got
playing
Jaden-
every week.
And
Well,
breaking
players
news
like
now, Jaden Sewer's
going.
he's gone. That's
You-
that
you
for me.
listen-
That was the last straw, cuz. Like seeing that, I'm a Dogs fan, cuz. I know a good player when I see one, and we get tormented by Jaden Sewer plays for Queensland, right?
Yeah.
He's a Queenslander. We all know that. When he plays against my team, he's one of the hardest blokes to tackle, hardest blokes to run
He's
at.
a good ball runner.
He's
man.
a machine, and
just
he
gets out
plays
there and he
every
works, but
week.
even his levels
Passion.
have gone down, but I'm not going to put it
Nah,
down on
of
him
course.
and say, oh, we got to get rid of him because his levels have gone down. Everyone's levels have gone down. And we
'Cause the
want-
confidence
and
is low.
So many games, the whole argument, so many games with so many close scores where everything. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. The reason we're nearly there, but we never get over there because we're not being coached on how to get over that.
Even now,
call it
he's
a day,
he's
man.
having a go at This is what I don't like as well, bro. Like, if you're a coach, you got your own problems. Solve your problems, which is your club.
Internally, yeah.
Why are you trying to fight Ben Hunt? He plays for the Broncos, cuz. You didn't see the statements today?
Yeah, nah.
Who?
Shane Flanagan
What
today.
did he say?
What
He
is
blamed like the club's decline on Ben Hunt. Like, go read it. I don't know if you've seen. You see it?
Get it up. Get it up.
Yeah,
Get it up
let me
so
pull
we
it up.
can
Let me
have
read the
reaction.
statement so we don't. There's no allegedly. This is us reading facts. You know what I mean?
Allegations.
Send it later, brother. Send it.
Bro, I just think
Shout out to State Law Group, by the way.
you see what Manly have done, and you got to try to do the same thing. You need to get the vibes back.
It's just
You
vibes.
need an interim.
Long term, you can worry about the long term, but you use it. People have already given up on us.
I think you have
this
an
season.
exceptional coach in there. Like, it was Mick Innes is working with the Dragons, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he's
think,
one of the two.
I think,
Dean
man,
Young.
I know there's Dean Young there, but
Let me read this to you, boys.
I wouldn't go
I think-
Humpy, I wouldn't go Young.
I think Mick Innes is the
Let me
way
read
to
this
go.
to you, boys. Breaking news. Shane Flanagan has partly blamed his former captain Ben Hunt for the Dragons' current roster struggles. Before I even started here, there were rumblings he wanted to leave. When your halfback walks out with no plan, it's hard, all right? And then the next slide, shout out to Clarkies, by the way. Journalist Danny Weidler asked Ben Hunt what he made of Shane Flanagan's comments, to which he responded, I thought I was too old and had bad habits. It's understood that Ben Hunt disliked being coached by Flanagan, and that was the key reason why he left early.
Yeah, but then,
Braith and
but-
Asta,
yeah.
right, has criticised Shane Flanagan. I fucking love Braith.
I love him, bro.
I love
bro.
Braith's
Jump
the
on-
best.
He's
Even when he
salty,
talks
but
shit,
I'm here for it.
yeah, even when he talks shit about the dogs and us, I just love him. It doesn't matter. He's a dog. He's allowed to.
Yeah, but no, he's part of the old guard, brother.
Yeah, he gets it. Like, anyway, criticised Shane Flanagan for how he handled or is handling the careers of Lachlan Ilias, Jonah Glover, Lycan King Togia, is that how I say his name?
Yeah.
Maybe from last week.
And
I've
Daniel
watched this
Atkinson,
since obviously.
who says have all regressed in form. All of them have potential to be first graders halves, and there is only one survivor. Who is that?
Yeah.
So,
And-
yeah,
and
I thought
honestly,
that was
like,
quite funny.
Seeing Michael's video after the Titans win with Ilias
Yeah.
dancing, like that was video actually made me laugh.
Even
And-
Brayton Asta commented last
Yeah,
week.
Brayton
Yeah,
Astana
that's
Milne
right.
commented, like, come on, bro, that was Michael's best, like,
You know, like
some of
it's-
Michael's
it's
best
just-
work.
It's untenable now, and it pains me because we just pull the switch, bro. Pull it. Like
It's done.
It's done. Like there's nothing more to see.
You know what makes me
There's
go
nothing
Because he's on
crazy?
life support, bro.
Like
No, you know what makes me
it's
jeune?
faster, bro.
Say, you know what
Switch to life
You know what makes
support.
me jeune? I like to sit with the person that thinks that that it can turn around. Like,
You
even
can't.
no one is that delusional to think, even for a bit, that it might turn
But
around.
the reason you can't turn around, too many people have jumped ship.
No, no,
like,
but
mentally.
what I'm saying
And I know
is-
I'm saying a fan from
Yeah.
a fan perspective. But even the most positive fan, like all they can do is say, "Oh, you know, the players have to look at themselves," and you go, "All right, fair enough." But who's speaking the same team? You can just bring it back to that.
But you can't change
You
13
know,
players,
you,
guys.
you can't
But-
change 13 players.
But he
for
doesn't
something.
change, he doesn't
change. That's the
Doesn't
problem.
change. You
Has-
saw,
why is he
you see how
changing?
filthy I get every Tuesday. Remember last week, everyone's like, he's done a different team. I'm like, that's not the different. That's the same team. I was like, mate, you run under no illusions. I was like, I don't count putting Sloan in as making a change because someone had to play fullback last week.
Yeah,
Someone had to play
it was
fullback.
gun to your head.
Like,
Like,
you know what I mean?
If Guzman was available, he would have picked Guzman.
100%. I was like, someone had to play fullback. I was like, someone had to play on the wing. So this is separate to Setu
But
right?
Setu shouldn't have been
right.
dropped in the
He
first
shouldn't
place.
have been dropped in the first place, but more so, if Gato was playing, was either Sloan or Setu. So that for me,
Did he drop Setu too?
He dropped Setu
What
too.
the fuck?
After-
Your
after
son,
the second
I
game,
know.
your
I
son's been
thought he
so
was
shit
in-
for
I-
7 years.
I thought he was injured, Setu too.
nah, he got
But then I'm
dropped.
like, why
and
the
just brought
fuck
in
is...
Vale for a couple of
Yeah.
weeks, right? So that was a forced change. And then you got Little. I mean, Little played probably the most minutes he's played. And this is the one that blows my mind. Can someone please explain to me why the fuck we signed Josh Kerr? Please explain that to me.
Does he not play?
Bro, he's playing 21 minutes every week, if that. I'm pretty sure he hasn't played a minute in the last 2 games.
And he's
I'm
better
not-
than Gula.
I'm not on. I don't get it. Like I sat here a couple of weeks ago and I said, I don't understand the Josh Kerr side. And you're like, don't bag out Josh Kerr. I'm like, this isn't me about me bagging out Josh Kerr. But I don't get it.
Because
Are
he
you
played.
telling me would it have not been better just having DeBell in there who's playing minutes, not going out and signing someone else and playing? Like he's not playing. He hasn't played a minute in the last 2 weeks.
I would have loved Josh Kerr, bro.
Please tell me.
it's-
I
Good
don't get
addition.
it.
At
And
Dolphins, he was good.
It's not like he's unfit. I seen this guy in the... Sorry.
Because at Dolphins, it was good.
Sorry to...
No,
even
no,
at
no,
Dragons,
I-
he was good.
I want the question.
But
Someone explain it to me because I don't get it. I don't get it.
Not to flex, but it's not like this guy's unfit. I saw him in the business lounge, bro, in the airport. This
Whoa.
guy looks so fucking ready to play.
No, but
He looks good.
Cause
This guy, like, he doesn't. It's not like
Please, please.
I don't
there's
get
something I'm
why
not
he's
seeing.
not playing and Emre Gula and Blake Laurie's
They're
playing.
doing 55
you know
to
what?
60 minutes.
You know what this does to you? It actually ruins. It makes people hate Emre Gula and Blake Laurie for like.
They're
They're not.
I
but-
don't give them shit.
No,
Like,
they're
I
not
don't
doing
give them
nothing
shit.
wrong. But
They
the
don't
guy,
give themselves.
the guy
They-
keeps playing. Like, play the other guy, cuz. Play Kerr. You signed him, didn't you? You
It's
let the
just
Bellin
the-
go.
the
The Bellin was
fan base-
crying, cuz the guy was crying. Like, if people tell you, cuz listen, in the end of the day, sports is for the fans, right? It's for no one else, right? The money, this, that is good, but it's for the fucking fans. So do what makes the fans happy. How do you let a legend go in tears? Okay, you let him go. You wanted to do that. That's your decision. Now show me what you're gonna do. Show me what you're gonna do, cuz. You get me Josh Kerr and he plays 8 minutes in 7 years for you. At the same time,
I don't get it. Like,
and
don't
I
get
was
it.
reading reports. I don't know who sent this to me, but that he's very disconnected from everyone, cuz the whole team's disconnected. And I know who's at these meetings having coffee with him. Gufferson, Damien Cook,
Yeah, the ground noses.
like the older
teachers'
players.
pets that bring the apple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
honestly, man, as a player, that must be so deflating.
I seen him mad,
Seeing
dumb.
the ones playing above you and playing more minutes than you, not playing up to standard, and your minutes are slowly getting up less. Now, Josh Kerr, like, I didn't think he was that bad when he played for yous. But it's the
Fred,
fact that
I'm not
but this.
discrediting
No,
that.
no, I know,
That's
I
what
know
I
you're
mean.
not. I know
Like,
you're
it's
not.
just-
But how? But then he's watching. Like, why isn't he playing more when the guys ahead of him are not doing their job?
Bro, like I said
Because if
to
they
you-
were doing their job, if you'd fucking have some wins. And I've seen Shane constantly bag his own forwards out publicly saying,
Because he
"Oh,
bags everyone.
to
He's the
protect-
worst
to
cunt.
protect
He's
his
like
own
Arnie
son.
Slot. Wallah.
Like, I don't
to
get it. Like,
protect
I
his
actually do
own
not
son.
get it.
They bag his son because he doesn't create points scoring opportunities. He's like,
But-
how does if the forwards don't go forward, your calves can't make opportunities. Brother, tell the Titans that. They didn't fucking get to the 20-meter line of the Parramatta Eels and scored fucking 50 points, bro. At the end of the day, you can't then go point fingers at your forwards when you have a fucking plethora of forwards to pick
And
from.
on top of that, Fred, I'm telling you, I told you last
Sorry.
week. I went, no, you're good. Last week I said to you, I went to the game at Jubilee. I went and watched
I
the
saw
game.
it on JC's video.
Bro, bro, I am telling you, bro. We are so unfit. And I'm watching Emre Gula play like 30, he's doing close to like 25, 30-minute stints. And I'm sitting there pulling my hair out going, look, I'm not gonna have a crack at the player. Like he's not doing 25 minutes.
Jacob Little as well.
Someone has to coach him. Someone has to coach and say the guy's done a good 15, 20, take him off. If you're gonna play them, fair enough. I'm not gonna have a crack at you for playing who you want to play. Pick your best team, because when shit turns south like this now, we can only point the finger at you. We can't say you didn't get this, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, right? Playing for 30 minutes. If playing for 30 minutes, but cop the criticism when it comes your way. Or playing for 15 minutes, use your interchanges. Like, we have a bench that we barely use.
You know, we
Is how
did that
I
as
look
well.
at it.
We'll put like Hopper in the team and he'll play like 4 minutes.
Yeah, we do this too.
I'm
'cause
like, hey,
dude,
T.
10 minutes.
Drives my
I'm
head.
at the game, yeah. The
Drives
announcer's
the-
like, sponsored by G-Class Hire.
And he's
Hot
already
boy! I'm like, didn't the guy we just fucking
Is he in the
started?
team today?
No, he started the
Hey.
game. And then I'm like, Adam, I think we really need some bench
We need
cunts.
some drive, yeah.
And then Kurt Mann comes on. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Why do we have this guy
No,
on?
but when Hopper's played, he's fucking look good this season.
No, I'm not
But
shaming him.
I know,
I'm saying
you're not.
I don't know what
But-
coaches think, cuz.
Because they've got a set rotation, brother. They got a rotation.
So dumb.
It's a fucking plan. It's got lines and everything of when they come on during the game,
Okay,
right?
but
They
Is
don't
there a
want to
7-minute
deviate from
plan?
that.
Is there a 7-minute plan for someone to
They
play
don't
7
wanna-
minutes a
they
game?
don't wanna
why are
deviate
you
from that.
making hundreds of thousands of bucks to have a spreadsheet? If that's your job, let me do it.
Yeah.
Let me do it, bro. I'll go read your spreadsheet. You make the notes for me and I'll go sit in the...
Cuz fuck
in
a
the box.
spreadsheet, cuz look at the guy. That guy's tired. Get him off.
I don't think anyone should have less than 15 minutes stick.
Hey, you know when we're playing when you're playing charity matches or when you're playing like Sunday league,
Yeah.
and you're just on the bench, and the
Yeah.
coach is like, get up, and you're like, all right, you know what I mean? And then like come back, and like what? But that's
You
how
just
it
put
should.
me on. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's what happens, cuz. But yeah, listen.
Like, we got a lot. 10 interchanges, I still think. I know we used to have a little bit more, but I think 10 is a lot. Like, it's enough to get...
And you know what I
enough
hate?
players and get
You know what I
people
hate
on
as
me.
well? I hate this.
Isn't it 8?
Is it 8?
Pretty sure it's 8.
No, I think it's 8.
My bad.
It's 8.
But you know what I don't like as well?
still
Everyone's
fine.
like, don't put the young guys
Uncle.
in. They're still young. They're gonna be scarred. Cuz I don't believe in scarring anymore in players.
No.
Nah, cuz play them.
No.
Play them, cuz. Play the players. See,
You can't bring a young player into this environment.
Bring him in, cuz.
Not this environment. Too many.
Bring him
people,
in so we can punch
too
him.
many people have the pitchforks and they just
Cuz,
look at each
could you
other.
imagine you fucking play your first game and JC's ripping into you, bro?
Wallah, no fan will
Nah,
rip into
honestly,
him.
nah.
Wallah, no
Cade
fan will
Reed-
rip into him. bro.
Cade Reed's gonna. If
You
Huddle-
can't.
Cuz,
The
at
only-
this
Reed
point,
comes in and has a bad
Look,
game,
I will say this
JC's
now.
gonna be like,
not all of them, but bring some young
But
cunts in,
Cade
cuz.
Reed right now, Cade Reed right
Not
now.
Cade
I will
Reed,
not-
he's a half.
Nah, but he's a half. But Cade Reed right now, I will not put him in the team until there's a new coach. No way. I do
100%.
not trust him under Shea. And that is not
No
something
problem,
to
I'm not
crack up,
saying him.
okay?
unless it's in dribs and drabs, like he
No,
comes in as
not
a
even.
utility.
Do not let Shane anyone near that kid.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he's just gonna slip into
No
the
way.
title.
No way, no way.
Because if he ends up playing bad, JC's definitely gonna use his line.
Cade
Like his
Reed,
name,
Cade Reed.
he's gonna call him Cade Fareed like me, because he's saying as if like
Nah, listen, man. I don't know where the Dragons are at with this. I promised family members that Shane Flanagan gonna be sacked for no reason. I just made up this shit. I was like,
I'm gonna make some.
like-
I think we should
I
get.
was like, no, you know why? It's just
Let me go next
You know what I really think we should do? We should get like send JC a photo of like a fake post
Yeah, let's do it now.
of like
Can we edit that shit,
of
please?
Carl Flanagan getting like Shane Flanagan getting sacked immediately.
Honestly,
and just send it to him in the
Let's do
group
it tomorrow.
chat.
Like if we
and get
create
his
it
hopes
tomorrow
up.
morning,
Yeah.
as soon as
Oh,
Yeah, that would be so
Let's make
funny.
something-
Oh yeah, no, but we gotta tell like Clarky and stuff to put on the story, but just close friends.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah,
This
yeah.
would have been so good on April Fools. This would have
I
been
might-
so
I
good
might
on
speak
April
to
Fools.
Clarky.
This would have been so good on
Yeah,
April.
I know. It would've been so
Can you
good.
imagine
Oh,
one
what
sec?
are we thinking?
Can you-
No, but on April Fool's, JC wouldn't fall for it.
No, can
But
you
on a
imagine?
random- on a random
Can you imagine-
day-
We got the board meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm
This
saying.
just goes.
I don't think
perfect.
honestly, I don't think we need to do it. I think it's gonna happen.
No.
tomorrow.
I'll
But
ask
let's just
Michael.
get it already just in case.
Can you imagine this? Can you imagine JC green screen the picture we created at the back?
And-
It's happening! And then
Yeah.
like
And
team
then-
list Tuesdays, Shane Flanagan's.
And then it's Tuesday 6 p.m. and it drops, and he just see us flooding. He just watches us flooding.
He
against-
watches the. Love you,
No,
Jake.
if we don't do this, we're the dumbest cunts.
We have to
ever.
do that meme, and it's Pep Guardiola and shit doing that.
My name,
that's
I
how-
am Jose Mourinho.
That's our homework tomorrow.
Guys,
That's
I'm
actually
gonna
our
speak
homework.
to
Make the Ericas.
Hey, I'm gonna speak to Michael and just get him to whip something up, bro. It'd be fucking funny if we could.
Tell him to do it.
I'll put it on.
But we can't make it like an actual thing that everyone will say. We just gotta
No,
make it
we
like JC.
need it to just be targeted towards JC.
Yeah,
This is
because
something-
straight out it's false news. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and
then he'll call us.
Look what Clarky posted. Look what Clarky posted and then fucking send it on. Send it
Look
on
what
Games
Clarky posted
Gone.
and deleted.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's happening, JC. Anyway,
never mind. And
Boys,
then
where does this? Let's move on a bit.
look
Where
at
the-
the other side of the coin, boys, because
But
Manly-
let's talk about the other team.
Manly
There's another team in the
did
game.
what the Dragons should have done a few weeks ago and sacked Seabold.
and they got vibes in.
And now they got vibes back, and they got a player that the fan base can't hate to be the man, and the players are all the because
everyone looks like they're on board.
Can respect. Now they fucking turned off at 16-0 and they should have lost this game. They had all the momentum, but you know what? Home crowd. Oh, not home crowd. Away crowd. All right, away crowd. But the vibes, they just fuckers put their heads
believe it.
together.
Just
Believed in
teams.
themselves. When we went to 18-16, we should
More
have-
quality as well. I
we
think
really
they have
should've-
way more quality than you.
We should have really iced the game from 18-16. Well, not iced the game, but just got it limped to a win even. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but you got no 7 and no forwards.
So now Manly
We
6,
got
7.
forwards. They just play in the juniors.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
someone doesn't
I
promote
agree.
them.
What am I
I
saying?
agree.
I'm bleed them in, cuz. What are you scared of?
I agree. You know what?
I'm not scared of it
Don't-
because some
don't-
of them played last season. Like, that's
Because there's a reason why Michael Innes is the man for this job. He could have taken the manly job and didn't because he's waiting. This guy knows what you have.
If someone's tapped him on the
But
shoulder,
if you go and pick not Dom Young,
we
Dean
are.
Young,
We will bring
if you
Dean
pick
Young.
Dean Young
We will
in,
bring Dean Young in.
I
We will
will lose
bring
my
Dean
mind.
But
Young
why? He's been working hard in the team, hasn't
Because
he?
it's fucking. This should be Michael Innes' team. It should
I
be
think it's
Michael
an era,
Innes'
wallah. I
team.
think it's an era of all the younger coaches.
Because
now.
Michael Innes is he's
I think
he's
so.
a,
Look,
he's
I
a
agree
head
with
coach,
you.
brother.
Look, I do agree with it, and I think separate to this, we obviously see this happening in football now, where they're trying to bring. I think footy is a little bit more forgiving than like football.
Then football, yeah.
Right, and with the
Fucking
young
football.
coaches.
Liam's copping it, bro. He's copping
Yeah,
it.
but this is what I've always said. I think
Mate.
I said this with you boys last week or a couple of weeks ago. I said I don't understand this NRL thing with
They
like,
take their
like
time.
the manager will get 4 years before people start calling for heads. If this type of
Cuz-
form was in the EPL right now,
Cuz-
brother,
They call-
man, in
Liam,
Italy, in,
Cuz we
Italy,
beat
in
him,
Portugal,
Tanaka,
in,
they
in
call-
South America, they'll be
Liam
knocking
Ross.
on his front door.
They call Cody Gakpo Arnie Slot's son. Kyle Flanagan is actually the coach's son. you see the difference, and everyone like, bro, it's crazy. It's a completely big
Like,
difference.
I don't know, bro. I'm telling
They
you.
just wait. They wait too long.
Mate, in South America, I'm telling you, bro, the guy wouldn't have a steering wheel on his
No,
car.
They'd stab his tyres out, you know what I mean?
Bro, it's crazy.
But I
He'd
just
walk.
think one thing I do like about Manly is how expensive they are, football-wise, bro. And like they're spreading the
They've
ball.
let the shackles off.
Yeah,
man.
they're
having a good time.
You know that fucking photo where like the breaks free from the shackles, like from the fucking handcuffs. That's Manly right now playing free, expensive football, and they just stopped. They just stopped, and
I
then
think us scoring a couple of tries
Yeah.
kind of almost
Very-
was
very
like,
deflating.
we're
because they
playing
just
a game.
it's
actually.
it's like the Melbourne game where like they just because you haven't won there in ages. Like Warriors hadn't beaten Melbourne for a
Yeah.
while. But I just really like what I'm saying from Manly, and I just feel like you should follow suit.
I think everyone's in agreement. To that.
That's it, boys. We move
That's
on.
it. Move on. Cowboys, Broncos, bro. This game was fucking entertaining. Broncos
love
at full strength would have
I love
fucking
drinking.
pumped the Cowboys, bro.
100%.
Would have pumped the Cowboys. But Jason Tamalolo and Tom Dearden and Jake Clifford and Scott Drinkwater locked in. Tamalolo is
I love
having a
Cliffy, I love
resurgence.
Drinky, man. Just
They got
goes-
balls.
And Purdue.
Can I
oh my
say
goodness.
one thing before? I know we finished the Dragons, but I read a statement. I died. They asked Gufferson about Scotty Drinkwater, and he's like, "Yeah, of course, I would make way for him." Nah, really, brother? Like, are you serious?
You'd only make way
Have
for
you seen
him
how good
if-
Scotty is?
You'd only make way for him if he's keeping the same contract. Let's be
Yeah,
smart.
that's the truth. But listen, man, the Cowboys deserve a lot of credit. The first time we ever had this scoreline, 35-31, ever.
Because honestly,
That's crazy.
Tom Duffy was really good in this game, man. I thought Broncos had this. What?
That was so funny. 'Cause
What
the
the-
scoreline was the first time I ever think. I'm
Tom
thinking-
Duffy was
Have you had the zinger bun me? Only my friendship group will understand this one. But listen, zinger bun me. Nah, because Tom Duffy, because he kicked the field goal. Well, I thought the game was over. and then the other teams, Cowboys kick a field goal and then score.
Yeah.
Because I was tripping out, bro.
Because
Like,
I switched off the last 10 minutes. I couldn't believe it when I put the
'Cause
thing
this
back on. I was like,
game-
what the fuck? I missed it, bro.
Whoever the fuck a referee was for this game, because the referee in the bunker, please sack them. Like, no more.
Disruptor? Was this the disruptor
the
game?
this
we
was
don't have
way
enough.
disruptor.
We don't even have enough refs to sack him.
Because the fucking Broncos
Bro, I'm
scored.
seeing him in rotation.
Because they scored off a try that was a fucking 3 meter forward. I'm like, brother.
Oh,
like,
yeah. That was
Cuz,
bad, that was
what
bad.
are we doing, bro? Like, the referees, this game was great despite the referees. You know what I mean? But I don't think we can look into this too much. However, the Cowboys, like, I'm just so glad to see them playing the
4 in a
style
row,
of
cuz.
football that they should be playing, bro.
4 in a row.
And look, they're a good team, man. I don't know if they're going to be top 8 good and stuff, but right now they're playing really well. Tom
think they're a
Dearden
big
and Clifford,
momentum team.
bro, I just...
That's a nice
yeah.
combo.
Yeah, very nice. But it's off the back of Tamalolo.
Even
This
Clifford,
guy,
he's running like a
I
fucking
love
prop,
Cliffy.
bro.
I love Cliffy.
Tamalolo,
He's got a good build.
yeah, finally a team is trusting in Jay Clifford instead of him playing 15 games and they drop him to reserve grade. Every time this bloke just gets dropped to reserve grade
He's
randomly.
always a fall guy.
Because he's always the fall
I think
guy.
he's an
How
unattractive
he's
player. If
like
that makes
Joe.
sense. Like.
How could you drop a guy that's so cute? Like he's just look at him. He looks like a good guy, same as Jake Clifford.
No, but he works very hard.
Jake
bro.
looks like the type of guy like you just go have a beer with him and like
Nice guy.
Like he's just a top
Yeah,
bloke.
yeah,
know?
you see
You
him
walk
and-
out of them,
Look
but
at
like
him,
you
bro.
know
Looks
what?
like he's fucking
I wish him
15
all the
years
best
old.
in life, no matter what.
And you'll feel bad if you walk past him. If he's like across the street, like,
He's
I have
like,
to-
oh, he waves
I
his
have to
hand.
shake his hand.
Yeah.
I'm not going to not
Bro,
shake
I might
his
not
hand.
yarn with him for 30
He
minutes,
looks
but I have to go say hello.
That's it.
Brother,
Yeah.
He
you
looks
good?
like
Nah,
the
good, yeah.
he looks like the
That's his
host
work,
of
yeah.
Blue's
My
Clues.
tire popped. I'm coming with you, brother.
Cause he looks like the host of like Blue's Clues or some kid show. Cause like he looks like he's on Play School. Like,
what?
why do they always pin on this guy, bro? He's always been a fucking decent player, and I feel like he's always hard done by. Cause the amount of times Newcastle dropped this guy, I was gonna lose my mind.
Hey, paid the A.
Bro,
Before
like,
he came to-
honestly, man, I'm just so glad to see a coach actually trusted him and not pin everything on him.
Do you think his hand was forced because the Purdue experiment went a bit sideways?
Cause I don't
I think
know,
his
bro.
hand-
It's-
I think
this
his hand
guy's
was
been
forced 'cause
dropped too many times. There's 10 hands that have been played before.
No, but South Payton was on the chopping block, cuz. Wallah, he was.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
was.
like, bro, I gotta. He's looking at his players.
to
He's like,
basics. earned survival.
Back to basics. That's all you gotta do when you're
Cuz-
struggling.
Jason Tamalolo, Cohen Hess, Thomas McKaylee, cuz get the ball run. That's
That's
it.
it.
Get the ball run.
Lukey's
Ta-
looked good as well.
Lukey's been great. Just stay
Yeah.
healthy, cuz. They didn't even have Jeremiah Nana. I think he's coming back soon.
Reid Marnie wasn't playing as well.
Reid Money was playing and
Nah,
he got
didn't-
knocked out.
Yeah, or
But they got better when he went off the field.
he played like 10
Hey,
minutes.
Boys, don't be salty now, boys.
No. I just like Sonny Luke and
called
what
a
he's
rage
done with this
bait.
team.
I think Sonny Luke should play.
But
Needs more
Thomas
minutes, bro.
McHady, bro, this guy came out of Keebra Park with Payne Haas and shit. This guy looked like he was gonna be Payne Haas Jr. And then he just career stifled a bit.
He's a freak, bro. He's a
I
talent,
think he
bro.
scored on the. I think he scored. Did he score this week or last week for his first NRL try?
Oh, I'm not sure.
He scored. He scored in the last couple of weeks. That was his first try in NRL. He was the Alex 12, and like. Did they take it
Oh
off
yeah,
him?
that's right. That was last
This
week.
week or last week?
That was last
Still,
week.
but like the way this guy's moving is different. They fucking needed a player like Thomas McHaley so badly, and they really needed Jason Taumalola to show shades of his older self.
Bro, he stomped on
Cuz
someone. I don't know who he ran over.
He's nicking everyone, bro.
Bro, he looked prime.
Cuz keep this guy away from my team.
That contract-
You knew where I was going.
That contract's looking good. It's looking like it's worth it. It's kicking in now.
No, but this is the
He ain't due, brother. It's like 3 years left.
No, this is the last year, isn't it?
Was it 20? When did he sign that big contract?
2016. I was in year
This is my
12,
point.
bro.
This is my point.
This is a contract year,
is a
bro.
contract.
Yeah, that's what I was going. Is he
It's
off
like,
contract
hey,
soon?
hey, it's like Luciano lost all the weight. Contract year. I'm like,
He's
hey.
one of our best players.
And he's been one of your best.
You know what?
And you know what? I don't even get mad at him for putting the kick in.
The formula- the
where's his
formula to
halves,
winning
number
games,
one?
yeah.
And it was great to actually see the kick was on. He just overcooked it a bit.
I
And
can't, I can't play for execution when it's probably kicks maybe once in training. Everyone's like, put the ball away.
Yeah. Hey, just kick
Shane's
the ball
like, I'm
twice.
about to drop you if you think.
But honestly, good on the Cows. The Broncos, look, Tom Duffy did a good job.
Scary times back for them, bro.
But yeah, they got a lot of
Nah,
people
bro.
out, bro. But they're gonna get them back in 5,
They'll be
6
out.
weeks,
They'll
and
be
then they're gonna
The
do the same
Broncos,
thing again.
All you gotta
and
do
they're
is
just
they're
gonna
just gonna
kick
stay
it
in the
again.
fight. They're
You know
just
what?
gonna
I
stay in
think
the
I think
fight.
that's what they like to do.
What?
I think they like to just play footy at the end.
I don't think
of the
they're-
season. They're like, you know
it's
what, let's
gonna
lock in
sound
at the end.
off-cuff. They're not the team that strikes me like they like the story and the build-up
Nah,
and
nah,
all,
nah,
all
nah.
that
I'm not
stuff
saying that.
around them. I don't think they like that. I think they just like to...
Go
Yeah,
under
they're
the
a threat.
radar.
Yeah. They like to be a little bit like, people know that we're a good team, but they
Like,
can't
kick
know
back.
how good we are.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Like, they know we can do
And then
shit.
we'll
Like,
let it go when it's at the
yeah.
end. You know
Yeah.
who needs big credit? Jordan Ricky, bro. He's had a good season. Cuz.
He has had. He's looking
Wallah.
like he's kicked it to another level.
Even,
the Tony Staggs too, bro.
Tony Staggs,
I think he
'cause-
scored fucking. It feels
Do you
like he
think
scores
Katani
every
gets
game.
the origin?
I think he's the only. I think he's the only solid
he's
name.
scoring every week, and so is Latrell Mitchell.
But then you got
but
Bradman
then-
Bear.
but
But if,
Latrell's gonna move.
Crichton's not available, cause that
But
fucking
then
center
Latrell's
spot.
gonna. But then Latrell's probably gonna move. That's the only thing.
Why?
Because Jai Gray's injured.
No. They're getting an exemption, bro. For your old boy.
Oh yeah, Duff.
Matt
Matt
Duffy
Duffy.
has played. He's been scoring like hat tricks and shit in reserve grade.
Yeah, he won,
He scored
um,
like 3 tries against us.
He was Andrew Johnson in the Super League. Anyway, boys.
He actually was.
He's actually, bro.
Oh, what did he?
Matt Duffy.
Yeah, he won it like fucking 7 times.
Because he's
Man of
like
Steel.
Jai Gray, Timu version of Jai Gray. Like, but honestly, man, good shit, Cowboys. Honestly, and I think this 4-game win streak has taken the pressure off your coach.
I like the second game win streak. It took it off.
Yeah.
After the second win, everyone's like Shane Flanagan, Seabold. You know what I mean?
All right, boys. Rabbits,
But I don't think there was
Raiders.
ever any pressure, was there?
Yeah, Todd Payton. Fuck yeah, he was my
Oh,
first.
He was on the
So
massive.
I don't
Yeah.
know why we're talking about the Titans coach.
Nah,
No,
he
no,
just
no,
came.
no.
I just had the biggest mind.
Holbrook.
But he just started, cuz.
Rabbits, Raiders.
Just,
Rabbits,
Right.
Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders win 36-34.
What a crazy
Bro,
game.
they
That was
should
crazy.
not have
Crazy
won.
game.
Cuz honestly, like, South's had so many stupid errors that led to points. Like, man, if Jai Gray didn't get hurt and they didn't have to do the whole reshuffle, they
But
would've
Jai
won this-
Gray is a big,
They
big
would have
loss
won
for
this
them.
game with ease.
Because to
Honestly,
think they never used to play him.
but they needed some. Because the Raiders needed some luck. Because they got some luck. Tamale tried to make him
they just needed
not
to break their
capitalize.
losing streak.
Because Tamale was. I thought he got injured, bro. Because he's made that. He's picked up the ball. He's run
Yeah,
to score.
I think did Ricky Stewart tell him like, don't be
He
a
full
dickhead?
told, yeah, he was being a dickhead apparently. I thought he got injured.
I thought he got injured, cuz.
But Ricky
And then
Stewart-
I was like, Cody Walker, what the? Because it was Cody Walker, obviously. He started pushing him and shit. I was like, but the
Yeah.
guy's hurt. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And then I see Ricky talking to him, and I was like, yeah, this guy wasn't hurt. This guy's just
Yeah,
actually running.
he's just been
Why
a-
are you running amok, cuz? You're not even winning the game.
Why
But this
not? Why
was,
not?
mate,
Have a
this
laugh.
game should not have been won by Canberra, but they took all of the opportunities that they could. And then right as you thought the comeback was coming on, South scored 3 tries in a row. Kyle Weeks drops the random kick, unpressured, uncontested, cold.
AJ at the end as well.
Yeah, but then Kyle Weeks, right after he drops the ball, they defend that set. And then he goes and scores probably the try of the season.
He's a fucking freak.
Because I
he
couldn't
was just
believe
everywhere. He was doing like
I
this.
couldn't even believe my eyes, bro. And I didn't make a video because I was like, what the fuck was that? What did I just see? And then the game, then it was passed. I had to watch 3 replays to realize what this cunt just did.
I've watched faster players, but every time I watch him, I don't feel like I've watched a faster player.
Where was that game that was that 2 weeks ago when he was on the sideline? Was that him or I don't know
That
who?
was Walsh.
No, not Reece Walsh.
Nah, it's not talking.
No, I'm talking about Raiders, bro.
Oh,
Where
Raiders.
the guy, he just fucking pressed a button and he just, cause it was like, ooh, and I was
I
like,
feel like he's the fastest person I've ever seen
Yeah.
run. And whenever I watch him,
The
I go,
acceleration's
I go,
on him.
you're the fastest person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's like, quicker than Bolt.
no one's
I
faster
know
than
he's
you. No one's faster than you.
Nah, that's me with Saab, bro. Saab.
Like anytime, like he's one of those players I want to see him broken and play. Every time, like someone kicks the KO weeks, I'm like, can they just be lazy?
Yeah,
If
he's
there's
one player I
someone there?
hate playing
Can
against.
there someone just be someone lazy in the line? Someone, please.
That's why we did a really good job to shut him down because every time this guy received the ball,
Savage and all of them,
there
the whole
was
line.
15 motherfuckers chasing him in a line.
Remember
I think
that
they've got one of
Sasangi,
the
bro?
most exciting back
They
lines.
got,
like,
I mean,
that's
bro,
Sasangi.
Savage
It's just-
Weeks. Savage Weeks alone.
Sasangi.
Sasangi, oh
What a
my,
player.
what a game
Bro,
he had.
What a player, bro.
they've got
He
one
was
of
their
the
best
mo-
player.
Yeah, he always gets them back in, cuz.
Cause the she was fucking running amok, bro.
So that's our standouts.
No, I think Sasangi, bro, just a little bit more.
Hudson Young as well, I think he had a
Hudson
double.
Young was like, I like what they did with him by making him roam because
Yeah, he was on the right. Yeah, I was like, what is he doing there?
Yeah, you did not want him.
See,
Cody
that,
Walker defending
that's
him.
Pep-like coaching there.
But they needed it.
That's Ricky Stewart, because you're allowed to do that.
They hadn't been putting up points and they just fucking needed to
Try some
they needed to
variation.
expose Cody Walker's defense, which just looks suspect. We didn't do it properly, but like you speak to South fans, are like, hey man, he's just getting his body in the way and not making. He just trying to slow him down.
time, bro.
And yeah, he's getting old, bro. But the thing with Cody is, he might be like 35, 36, but he doesn't.
The guy still
He hadn't
got
played
it. He's
NRL.
still got it. He's still got
No,
it.
they asked him,
Yeah,
Gus
they
asked him
had
about retirement, and he's like, nah, bro, I'm still
Because
like
he
21, eh? In his head.
He started NRL at like 26.
Yeah.
But like he was still playing rugby. He's actually involved with like the worst. You know that fucking like bro, we're talking like beyond New South Wales Cup.
I was going to say beyond my age.
No.
Where's he going?
There was a clip of
Get
like
old
the
guys.
worst referee decision ever where
Oh,
where the touchy sees the guy like running out of bounds and
have you
running-
seen that?
No.
Oh, no, you've
But
surely
Cody
seen
Walker
that.
was the one that kicked it. Like this guy's played rugby for a long time. He
time.
just didn't make
Bro,
get
they
his
kicked
NRL
the ball,
debut.
they kicked the kick off,
Yeah.
right?
The dropout.
The drop out. The guy catches the ball like outside of the field.
Like,
cuz.
like he's taken like 4 steps past the
Yeah.
sideline and batted the ball back, and the referee, the toucher was
The,
like,
the touch is there, T.
like he's there.
They're
right?
not
And he's
normal.
right
They're
there.
not normal, cuz. You just made me angry now. I just remembered this.
Yeah, but Cody Walker was the one
What
that
the hell?
kicked the dropout.
That's a great fact. No one
Yeah,
actually
I'm
knew
like,
that.
That's a rugby league full circle. Like this guy's like the Jamie Vardy of rugby league, bro. He's come from like the
Non-league.
obscure non-league, like weird leagues to see. Like then to dominate the NRL, like
He's
he
gone
did.
up and up and up and up.
But yeah, they got to expose him and his defense because he's old and he's not.
And
a
they
big
did that
guy.
well, bro.
They
Straight
did
up.
that well. But honestly, I do think South's like I just think if Jai Gray doesn't go down, they probably don't lose this game.
Way different game.
But Latrell Mitchell, like once they just conceded too many stupid tries at the back end of the first half. Once they came, they were the better team in the second half.
They overplayed their hand a lot, but
Like they were just doing dumb shit.
How do you rate the defense of the South, though?
It's a bit
Like,
touch and go.
like it's, you know, they're lethal, like with the ball in hand, but then on the same time, it's like they're almost like look like a team that have to outscore.
Yeah,
like,
they have to score
like
more points.
severely outscore. Like, I don't know.
You can score points on the road.
Some teams can score 20, and you know that will get them over the line. Which
Some
I
have
think-
to score
I think
40.
it's getting harder and harder in today's game now to score 3 tries and win a game. I think it's something that's probably
open
really
now.
But I think
hard
it
now.
will get better. The
reckon?
defense will get better because obviously
everyone's
like,
adapting now.
they've changed the spine this year, and they've still got some troops to come back. I think in the middle is where they're struggling, and again, Cody. I think Cody is the guy that everyone's going to target. Every single team that comes up against,
Well, if you
this
can
guy's
find
going to
a
get
weak-
wrong.
weak link, bro,
but then
you
they've
just
got
gotta go expose it.
at times. But this year they've come in like let's look at the Roosters game where Jaden Sullivan's playing in the halves. Like when it's
But
Jamie
he's even
Humphries,
worse.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
that's what I'm
even worse
saying.
in
When it's
defense.
Jamie Humphries, it's a lot better
Yeah.
for him. You know what I mean? This guy's
Bigger
sound
body, bro.
defensively, and it's just when they're full strength, I don't think they're going to have the defensive issues because they're getting guys
He
like
also-
Lachlan Hubner now. Still got guys like you and Aikens.
How good's
You also-
Tallis
you also-
Duncan?
Yeah, you
Tallis
also
Duncan's
gotta,
amazing, but he's playing in the centers.
you also
How
gotta
good is
have,
that?
I think, the strike players on the other team to expose that, right?
Yeah,
like,
of
it's
course.
not just one-way
Yeah.
traffic of like, let's just run it, Cody. Like, you still gotta have.
No, you have to
competent
execute
ball-runners,
it.
competent halves as well.
The guy's
to-
not a traffic
to go
cone,
and
you know what I mean? But it sort of is.
Yeah, boys are but honestly, good to see the Raiders get a win. I'd love to see them. Keep
I like
it going.
Ricky, man. I like
Ricky. I want to see the Raiders.
In the
win
end of the
'cause-
day, they're the
but
fighters.
I think-
Fuck, man. The
I
two
don't
wins
know
that
many
they
people that don't
have.
like the Raiders.
The 2 wins that
Touchy,
they
bro.
have. Fuck me. They could
Who-
have
no
lost
one
them.
hates him, cuz.
Is it just because we're all up
I just
here,
hate
or-
Canberra. Like, I don't hate the team.
The cold, how cold it is.
I don't hate the fucking coach. I just.
So if you could take the Raiders somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. Raiders were like
Fred
the
Wood.
St. George Raiders. I would actually like them a bit more. It's just.
Come on, bro.
Just
Come to a
merge
merger
them again.
club.
I mean, with half the players that we've given
Oh,
to the Raiders, are basically are.
Yeah. And then they gave you Emre Gula, right?
Fair trade, if you ask me.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if they weren't in Canberra, where like there are no real humans there, they're just like AI bots. Like, they're not real people. Like, you cannot
To be
convince
fair,
me.
with the country's been run by an
What's fun
incompetent
in
board, so-
Canberra? Because my boss is always like,
Questacon, brother. Don't talk shit.
Cuz Questacon, what's Questacon, bro? If Questacon was any good, I would know what it is.
You don't know what Questacon is?
I do know what
Okay,
Questacon
I was going to
is.
say.
It's a little theme park, the science theme park that you go when
gravity
you're in
zones.
You go in year 5 and it's cool when you're in year 5.
Or the funniest
Cuz
thing.
if you said to me, if you said to me right now, Fred, do you want to go to Questacon or do you want to go go-karting?
Nah,
I'm
that's not
picking
fair. Come on.
go-karting
Brother,
over-
what are you
If
doing? What are
told
you
me-
doing? No.
If
That
you-
is a bad
if you can't
comparison.
have something that's more fun than
Do
fucking
you want,
go-karting.
do you want Krispy Kremes or do you want to eat shit?
You're
That's
you're
literally
usually
what you
good.
just did.
You're usually good.
That's literally what you just
No, no.
said.
Questacon when you were a kid, cuz. That was like.
Cuz you're hyping it up like it's fucking Jamboree,
I'm not
bro.
hyping it up, but
I would rather go to Jamboree.
See.
do you want to go to Questacon or do you want to go to the museum? That's a better.
I'm not going to Canberra. I'm going to Canberra for the first
but we went
time
as an excursion.
In many years.
No one went to Questacon out of their own right mind because they wanted to. You got
Yeah,
taken
you know what's
there.
the best?
You were
Acting like
forced
something
there.
that
You
would
were forced
voluntarily
there.
It's a meme.
Go to.
It's a
What do you
meme, cuz. It's a
mean?
meme.
I didn't wake up one day when I was 6
like
years
the-
old.
Babe,
and
let's go
I wanna
Questacon.
I want to go. That you're acting like it's that good.
No, it's good enough when you're there. When you're there, you go, you know
Listen,
what, let's go to
we're
Questacon.
talking about 8-year-olds.
I'm going to the racing event there.
Yeah.
I'm going there and next year and that's the.
Listen, my favorite thing was did
And
Newcastle beat Raiders because I remember seeing this and I remember it came from Nielsen. Did they beat Raiders
Yeah.
recently? He just put up like I think he's like Questacon is shit. that was
Everything
it
in
for me.
Canberra is shit.
That
I
was
don't
it for me.
care, bro. I don't care.
It's that shit that we have to
that's
talk
why
about
I don't
Questacon.
like- It's not that I don't like the Raiders players and the Raiders club and the Raiders, but I just see the people in the crowd and like, yeah, we got fans. Brother, they are all robots. Like, they're not real people. You ever watch Detroit Become Human or iRobot?
Hey, he's
'Cause
comparing
that's
them to the FIFA crowd, or he's just
yeah,
got that
yeah,
one
yeah,
guy,
yeah. They're paid actors, bro. Because they're politicians.
Hey, the ball goes through him like it's nothing.
Politicians are not real, bro. They're like, these people are not real.
Nah, he's right.
They're
Listen,
not real. They don't have a heart.
we're
cuz.
about to hit 2 hours. We got to move to the
Yeah, I
Sharks
know.
game.
But I'm
cuz.
just saying, like, that's why I don't like Canberra. Like,
That's fair.
we have the shittest capital city in the whole world.
That's fair.
They should have just picked Sydney.
Sydney is the capital
Fucking
city.
Or
don't.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
They made a city because they
not
couldn't.
Melbourne, it's
because they
Melbourne.
couldn't mediate an argument between two different states.
And this is the thing, it's 2 hours away from us and like 7 from
Yeah,
Fucking
cuz you might as well. It's new. New South Wales was newer because it's got new in the name, shiny.
Anyway, boys.
Anyway.
Sharks, Roosters. The Roosters win 34-22.
What the fuck, referee? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Bunker, fuck you.
Was that what-
Disruptor? I'm gonna go to Redfern and disrupt you, you dickhead. Because that's where you fucking run out of the fucking George Street, Redfern or some shit. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna fucking disrupt you, brother. I'm starting it off with because the referee was trying everything in their power to make the Cronulla Sharks win and they couldn't win. What the fuck was that no try call? That was the worst call of the year. I'm coming out swinging. I fucking hate the Roosters more than I hate Canberra.
That's a lot.
And I'm here defending you because that was a Toya try. Was a try. What fucking disruptor? Disrupt these nuts, you fucking spastics. Seriously, man. I will say this. Why is my Siri going off? Relax.
Heard nuts, it's okay.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all for innovation. I'm all for adding things to the game. These rules are the dumbest because the thing that the NRL does with these fucking rules, who the fuck approves this shit? Who do they fucking go to and ask and say, hey, man, we want to incorporate this new rule? What do you reckon? Because the only people that would have said yes to this shit are wingers, fullbacks, and coaches. Everyone else would have said, cuz, what the fuck's wrong with you, disruptor?
I don't think they would have even agreed
Bro,
to
what are we doing, man? Stop adding. Bro, the referees already have a tough game to officiate. Why the fuck do we just keep adding unnecessary shit that don't make a difference? They just make it harder to call, harder for the fans to understand. I'm listening to Tom Jenkins trying. They're asking him about the disruptor. Cause this bloke, he couldn't think. He didn't know what to say because he's like, I don't even know anymore. Essentially, that's what he said. Because bruh, what are we doing?
Do you notice this every year?
I just think they abolish this shit. The changes that they made, this one-hand contest shit. Because why are we taking something that's
You know,
a
it's
fucking
hard.
skill?
It's harder to jump up with 2 hands than it is
And one.
Yeah,
with
bro.
one. Like it's just.
Yeah, you're
But
fucking-
the one-hand contest, bro, you're telling me mark him. It's a skill thing. It's finesse. It's things that people add to their game on purpose.
You can tell the people that make
Kurrajong
the rules
is
have never
back.
played.
Listen, if someone jumps and just jumps for the sake of it, he doesn't go for the ball. All right.
That's what the fuck. I don't even care about that, bro. What? So it's like in the NBA they can't play fucking defense. The NBA's version of defense is having a hand in the air.
No, but what I'm saying, if you're just jumping into the block for no
if you're
reason,
if you're jumping into the block for no reason, fair enough.
That's
If
what
you're
I'm saying.
tackling him in the air, fair enough. Because if you are putting a hand up, what, you fucking scared of a little hand? What are we doing here?
you know what
bro?
it is, Fred. Every year they do something at the start of the season.
I love touching.
Cause it's
Yeah, I'd love it. Yeah.
bro, just
Ta- us
because
tag.
that was not a
Give me a tag.
disruptor.
Hey, give me a tag,
Rob
Fred.
Toya was going for the ball, brother. In every way
And
you
it's
can
almost
measure
like-
it, he was going for the ball.
The
Because
thing
they do
that's
this every
crazy
year,
is
but
like- yeah, I know,
they
but
make
the-
something. There's always
the thing
something.
That's crazy. It's like these players have been training for 20 years, 18 years, whatever it is, right? To get to this level, right? And you're now telling them in the space of 4 months, hey, by the way, you can't jump up with one hand anymore. You gotta,
Fuck.
Hey, bro, listen, you can't wear 2 shoes when you're playing.
it's like, bro, what have I spent my junior years
'Cause
doing?
I'm over
Perfecting
it.
my craft. Like all these tries and how we've last year were all like, fucking save your coat.
No, we can't do that. But
You
tell you,
know
Wallah,
what I mean?
I'm over it. I'm over it. Fred.
I'm over all the rules.
It's so it's crazy,
Cause
cuz
and
all
then-
this
and
and they can't fix a forward pass.
And the worst.
Ah.
Where's your
I
fucking
think
priorities,
I
brother?
think that's the thing that pisses me
I,
off.
I'm
Where's
the
your
advocate.
priorities,
I'm the
bro?
advocate. I get annoyed about forward passes more than anyone, cuz because, bro, it's like it's simple.
You can go back
It's
3
there.
tackles. You can go back 4 seasons.
They sim
Yeah,
bin.
yeah,
Minutes
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
They
and
sim
say,
bin.
we found that possible head.
Cuz who they
tie
sim bin? Casey
contact.
Casey
McLean.
McLean, yeah.
After 7 tackles.
Yeah, yeah.
We can go find that.
And they didn't give the penalty. They just
Yeah.
sim bin.
Yeah.
It's like,
Cause it was like a minute and a half later.
cuz how
Brother,
did you
I'll-
go from that to that? It doesn't
But you
make
can't
sense.
on a ground that has lines as well, where you go line. Person run straight, boy, go forward from line. Duh.
Bro, it's the fact that imagine you're from a fucking. Let's say you're from fucking Auburn and the murder rate is fucking 10 times the average.
What the fuck?
And there's theft that's like fucking like 1.25 times the average, and you do everything possible to lower the 1.25% higher than
Instead of
average.
the 20 that are dying.
Instead of the 10%, the fucking 10
You have an
times
easy win. You have
higher.
an easy win there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just go and fucking address the real problem.
Do you know what's
Forward
crazy to me?
passes and fucking people staying down and all the shit that is against the fucking game.
'Cause I was
Like,
at the
really ruins games.
I was
You know
at the
what's
Dogs.
crazy to me?
Because I've never seen someone say, "Oh fuck, the game got ruined because some cunt jumped up and he put his hand in my face when I was trying to catch
How
a ball."
many, how many tries do we all in the group chat over the week? Like
fuck,
someone score like
that's
that's
bad.
forward, that's
That's
forward. Oh yeah, forward pass
See,
there.
I'm at the game, Penrith Dogs, the Dogs Penrith game, yeah? Cuz
You're up there, by the way. You're not in line with the play. You're up there.
no, it's not even about a
Oh,
forward
what do you
pass.
got there, Bugs?
It's
Number chippy? Sorry.
It's not even about that thing. It's 6 again. 6 again. 6 again. What the hell's the 6 again for, cuz? I can't.
Typical.
There's 3 people in the room that got
well,
the joke. There's a 4th person that just got the joke.
Well. I love you, bro.
Anyway, what I'm
Welcome
saying
to
is the refs are just doing it too much, bro.
If I'm defending the ref, if I'm losing it at the referees over something that went against the Roosters, then you got to know there's something wrong.
Let's talk about the
But
game,
let's
bro.
talk about the game because that was the biggest talking point out of the game. I think Sharks came out of the gates, but you know what the worst thing about that call was? They got a penalty, they waltzed up the other end of the field and they fucking scored right after. Because I was fucking sick to my stomach, bro. I thought the game
It
was
gets to
ruined.
him that hard.
Because I just want the game to be normal. The game that I love. I hate seeing it get ruined by shit like that. Because everyone was off it. The commentators, the fans, the fucking players. But you know what? Credit to the Roosters. They fucking turned that around, bro. They scored right on half time, and I just knew when they scored that they were going to win this game. Daly Cherry Evans
He scored a double, didn't he?
scored a double, brother. And it's just... some of them were like, he's just in the right place at the right time. But
doesn't matter,
he
bro.
just led the team to victory from from a bad position. Down 22-6 or 22-4.
Yeah, I thought they were done.
Where do you guys rate the Sharks? Because
I
I tried to have this
Yeah, had to
conversation
win this
last
game,
week.
Honestly-
I tried to have this conversation last week. Shout out Flax, shout out Mitch, and I was shut down because I said I don't think the Sharks are any better than you guys. And I said this in the group chat.
I think
And
they're
I
the
said
most boring
over-
team. Overhyped
Nah.
team. They're boring. Now they're starting to make it fun. I'm starting to see Kennedy and everyone running around. Trindle. When Trindle started playing good cards, they
Yeah.
started to look fun.
But
Right,
he was
maybe
playing
not-
good on the weekend, and
No,
they
I'm
still
talking
lost.
about last year.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about how good they are. I'm talking about good, fun or boring. They're all fucking boring, right? If Nick Hines doesn't have a good game, it's like the whole world is ending. It's
Yeah.
like the guy doesn't exist. I don't think they have more quality than us. 100%. They're fucking packaged.
They're full package.
But they're in the same category.
But did you understand the point that
Your
I was trying to make?
expectation for them-
My point was that I do not say, when I said I don't think the Dogs are many worse than the Sharks, was like, I think they're a better team than you guys.
But it's the
over
same
the
thing.
over the course of the season, you both can finish 6th and 7th.
Fulham and Crystal
Or fourth
Palace.
I was like, I don't see the difference. Over the course of 24 games or 24 rounds that we play, I don't think the Sharks will put 10 competition points on you.
Fulham, Crystal Palace. That's how I look at them, wallah. Even though Sharks are not, you know what I mean? They're a bit. They but Sharks should be top 4 cuz. They have the coach, they have the team, they have the players, they have everything they need.
Like they've got
But
one
look,
or two
look,
players
they-
which
they-
you might go, they might need to replace in this.
'Cause look at their
starting
forward
team.
pack.
They're
Good
missing.
enough.
I think they really need Britta Nickera back, and they definitely miss Jesse Ramian on the weekend. I think because Savala was playing in the centers, cuz.
Like, come on.
Like they were short on troops, bro. And then that first half, the Roosters could not hold onto the fucking ball. But
Yeah, they were
and then
awful.
everything came together. I was just so glad to see Victor Radley get that try at the end. I think Spencer, they needed this guy back. But Hugo Savala stepped up, bro. He actually had a good game. I think he was up against Harodi. And
Yeah, it
again,
was
that's a
Harodi.
weird center matchup. You would like, but
2026 already versus Savala.
yeah, bro.
What the
I'm like,
fuck?
cuz, but it was a good game. I just
Trying
felt
to
like
tell
the
my kids
ref
about
needed
that.
to stay out of it. But honestly,
Yeah.
Cherry Evans was the one that led this team to victory. I think Tedesco just regular old Tedesco did what he needed to do.
He's just fine wine, cuz. He's
But
just,
yeah,
for me, he's
still
up
so
there.
good. What did they put in those stem cells, cuz?
Yeah.
But the Sharks, you could not lose this game, bro.
And they did.
And honestly, man, it's been like they've had on their day they can beat anybody, bro.
I don't think they face
On
enough
their day they
criticism.
can beat anybody. Yeah, I agree.
Well, I don't think they face enough
But
criticism.
I think they still have some
Sharks, yeah.
troops out, bro. They're missing McInnes.
Bro, I don't
Britta
care.
Nickera's
Who
coming off
cares?
the
I don't
bench.
care,
cares?
bro. Wallah.
They
Oh, we're
didn't
gonna
have
say the
Jesse
same
Bro,
thing about
Ramian.
the
Bailey
Storm.
Hayward's my
Are we
hooker.
going to say the same thing about the Storm in a minute?
Yeah, we are. But
No, but the thing is, cuz they've been.
but you have no reason to lose that game.
You know,
Sharks.
have you seen that meme? It's like a kid poking something, and it's like, hey, do something. That's what I think the Sharks are. Like, do something, cuz. Do something. Like, make a run. Be a threat. Be scary. Like, when they play, cuz the best thing is when they play Penrith, everyone knows what's going to happen. Not this
Yeah.
Penrith, the last couple, last, everyone knows, cuz. If you're putting money on a thing, you're like, brother, come on. You'll even start talking about 13 plus, and they're a team like that. I don't think that they get any sort of criticism that they deserve, wallah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it's because they're a Shire team. Maybe they're a fucking, they have Craig Fitzgibbon. I don't know what it is. They got Starboy Hines. I don't know.
But
But
Buzz controls the media, boys. That's
yeah, that's true, but he's done anyway. Let's
Good
move
win,
on, bro.
Roosters. But I really want to move on because the next game was probably
That was the best.
besides our game.
That was the best.
It was incredible to watch. Storm finally lose a game against the Warriors. The Warriors, after 17 losses straight, get the Storm.
How many years?
Since 2015.
2015
And
was the last
if I
time.
didn't do my ACO, I would have been at this game, but in Melbourne. But I couldn't go, and yeah. But
Listen, man,
look,
they were
Warriors,
fucking-
man. Wallah, honestly,
Clap for him, bro.
I gotta give you a clap.
Wallah, they deserve
You
it.
guys bashed the fuck out of these cunts, bro. They didn't know what hit. They didn't know what hit them.
You see Josh King?
Cause Josh King got, he got
Cuz-
leveled.
I've never seen aggression in
Cause
a long
you know
time.
what's sad?
Like that.
You know what's crazy? That was when it all started to get extra aggressive.
Yeah, it was like that the whole game.
Josh King got dropped by Chanel Harris-Tavita. They're fucking 5'8".
Who retired for like a leapy.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
he?
And then on Hayward, Mormons or something.
Didn't,
Yeah, something
no,
like
didn't
that.
he go and chase for not it wasn't a religious thing. Anyway, but
can't
he
remember.
took off time from the game.
Yeah, he took time, came back, and Wallah, honestly, he's such a tough cunt, bro. and he smashed Josh King, and Josh King got mad. And then
And he
there was
ran.
a little bit of a scuffle between the whole teams, and then it went from bad to worse for these Melbourne players.
Credit to
because-
the ref there, but because he
ref-
actually controlled it.
Yeah,
He brought them both
Grant
in.
Atkins controlled
And
it.
he said to him, listen, you're both experienced. Go talk to your team. He didn't seem being anyone. He didn't look investigation. Because there was I think there was more than what we've seen. I think there was a push here, a shove here, something.
And then the next 20 tackles that Melbourne would have endured would have hurt the fuck out of these
For weeks,
For them.
wallah.
They're gonna feel that until Origin period, bro. Because after they went and after the little scuffle between the little six and their prop Josh King, it was a wrap for
Fisher
Melbourne.
Harris.
They got belted
Fisher
by
Harris.
everyone. These guys were coming out hunting for blood. And they actually belted the fuck out of Melbourne. I've never seen a Melbourne team get belted like this in a very long time. And full credit to that Warriors forward pack, bro.
They took that shit personal.
Full
wallah.
credit to the boys.
Honestly, man, I'm just so proud of
Who
them,
wins
man.
in Melbourne like that? No one can win like that. in Melbourne.
Dragons. But not like that. No one beats Melbourne like that.
They put like
Cause
they overwhelmed them.
fucking bashed them. They like
I love that.
remember when Flax ran it straight at me?
Yeah. And he
That's
landed
the
there.
whole game of Warriors.
I
That's
love
what
that.
they did.
I loved
to
Fisher Harris's contact. I loved Aaron Clark how he was playing. I loved how
Neo Corday.
Nia Corey is, bro. He's gone to Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, that's a big
crazy signing. I just love even the new guy that scored the second try. I think. He's got a mullet. What's his name? I don't know his name, bro.
Leotal scored the
Probably,
first try.
probably it was probably him on the
He's a
right side.
centre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he's a big boy, cuz.
Yeah,
He
and
just-
then Halasima too.
Bro,
But the metric had his best game. Val Malga had his best game of the fucking
they're just
season.
guns, cuz they have
Bro,
balls.
they just wanted that. Like they wanted that win so much more than Melbourne did. After 3 losses in a row, that was a bit weird. Like they didn't respond like we did after 2 losses in
I
a row.
got Munster
They
in-
looked even
in
worse.
fantasy.
And honestly, Cameron has not looked himself this season, and obviously, because the guy's allowed to decline.
Yeah, 100%.
He's played at such a high level for a crazy amount of years.
Like he'll go to the MLS next.
The guy went to fucking. The guy was great in Origin last year, bro. I'm not seeing the Cameron Munster. I've seen the last decade.
It's sad.
It's like McQueen is fading. I'm looking at Cam Munster and I'm seeing that.
Shout out to
I don't want to be disrespectful to Cameron Munster at all, but they really need him to lift his game, and those forwards need to lift their game. In
Jerome
order
Hughes
for them
as well,
to be-
cuz. Jerome Hughes
Yeah.
as well. Harry
But at
Grant.
least-
Harry Grant, when he has a stinker, he has a stinker.
Yeah.
Cuz. Like
Cuz-
he gets to him. He's very passionate.
Joe Chan, has wallah, I swear he copped it bad.
Did you see
He copped it. Bellamy
Did you
was
see
ripped
that video at sea
at
of Bellamy
halftime?
ripping him at halftime?
And then
bro,
his first touch in the second half, he dropped the ball cold and he
bro,
got
and then
hooked.
he never played again.
Has
he
Jo-
just said,
I'm
"Alright,
looking
then."
at him. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do in SuperCoach to
Wait,
drop when I drop this guy?
Have you seen the dictator Mbappe? the Mbappe dictator videos with like Quran, like with like terrorist music in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, cause not Quran, by the way. Terrorist, music, bro. It's the funniest shit. That looks like what Bellamy done. Like Joe Chan's never gonna come back in the NRL.
The dictator, he's going to execute him.
I
man.
gotta find the wall. I gotta
Cuz,
find the
but
Mbappe
yeah,
videos.
honestly, Warriors, they were the better team from minute one. Started off strong. And again, this has been a common theme of the games this week, where the one team starts strong and and yeah, cuz.
I gotta show you this. Neymar laughed. Neymar leaves speech. Bro, there's so many good ones. Sorry, guys.
I will say that it's been a common theme where one team starts strong and then the other team comes back and then the Warriors blew them off the park. They put like 4 or 5 tries in like 20 minutes, bro. I could not believe what I was seeing. Were some of these tries lucky? Yes.
That pass
Cuz
try.
that fucking third try where the ball bounced like it was in a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon straight to Watani Zelezniak. Bro, Watani's like, what the fuck did I just
You know
see?
who had a game,
Tanner
Fred?
boys just had the touch of
You know who had a game? We have to mention it because it's his last year in rugby league.
Roger.
Roger
Rocket Roger in the half, in the centers.
And before the game, they were trying to like banter with him, and he was like, he was locked in, and it's like he took that shit. Like he's like, nah, brother. This is my last year. I need to get this shit off my record. I need a bit Melbourne in Melbourne.
I want to, because let's be
What
honest.
did they do to him, Fred?
He would have never beaten Melbourne as a Warriors player.
I don't think he has.
No, he wouldn't have. It hasn't. They're not
run
since
of the
20,
Roosters,
like
yeah.
since 2016, 2015.
Yeah,
or
as a
some
Warrior,
shit.
I know he has.
Like he probably hasn't won against them as a Warriors player. So he's like, the last time I'm versing him, cuz fucking do this for me. Bro, this guy led from example, scored, again, a bit of a lucky try.
He sent Warbrick, man.
And then
Like
but what he did to
Warbrick was emotional
who
damage.
is his replacement essentially.
Yeah, he said, "Bro, get out of here, lad."
choices,
Cuz
brother.
he
Got
fucking
big shoes to
nicked-
fill.
'cause it's been a while since I looked at a hit.
Because Warbrick usually pumps, not pumps, but he usually
yeah.
gets to the line in that position.
He was second guessing, bro. He's like, I'm just going for it because we're losing. Wham! Cause they're like, I
Because
wasn't
Warbrick ended up
streaming.
in Rosette, cuz.
I wasn't cause it. Cause I wasn't. Listen, I wasn't
Oh,
streaming
did you
this
see
game.
how
'cause
G'd up he was when he got up?
Bro, I was like, "Who hurt you, cuz?"
I had no voice, so I wasn't streaming this. Bro, I haven't yelled at a hit in a long time. I was G'd. I was
crazy.
going, oh, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
One of those ones.
But my mum thought, are you alright, Fred? Did you fuck your knee up again? No,
good, Mum.
I'm just Roger. Look at Roger. Far out.
He's so good, bro.
Bro, what a gun.
I love when an old player just does that for one more. Like you see it in that last season, they're like, one more time, brother.
Yeah. Just wind back the
dance,
clock,
baby.
bro. Just wind back the clock.
100%. Boys, how does Bellamy out, man? Honestly, let's be
What
fucking.
the fuck? Shut
Bellamy
up.
out,
He's
boys.
rage baiting.
Come on, boys.
That's a Mitch
What?
comment.
When are we gonna start talking?
Yeah. Sack Bellamy, come to the Dragons.
yeah. Look, no, T, I'm talking real, cuz. Like maybe he's over it, cuz.
Yeah,
Maybe
but-
the message
He's
is
not
not
going
gonna.
to extension, brother.
No,
know.
sack him so he can come to the Dragons.
No, but cuz
Why
like,
do you think
khalas.
he's going to you?
All good things.
We're gonna do this.
See, all good things must come to an end.
Let me dream. I agree.
You can
Sulu.
get a big Kelly, brother.
Listen, I think Bellamy out. I think it's been a disgrace how I can't do it. Wallah, I can't. I love Bellamy too much. But his press conference was phenomenal.
Might as well gone on the beach.
He's like, listen, man, we might as well have gotten on the bees. They were training defense,
That
but we
was
could have
gold.
had bees better. It would have been better than that, bro. And I've never seen him so disappointed. Wahid Allah. He's in the coach box. He's like this. Like
Yeah,
he's
they're
like,
gonna
I'm
kill
not
him.
even noise. Yeah.
They're going to kill him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
This-
saying. He
this
should
play-
leave. Bellamy out.
This playing group is going to kill him.
Bellamy out. He should be like, he should coach the Dragons, I reckon. Wallah, I reckon he should.
Because if you want him to die, that's what you send him there. That's like death row.
Well, they're
for
going to kill him. You might as well like
For
die near the
every
water
coach
than in
that's not
Melbourne.
Mick Innes, that's death row.
Mate, if Bellamy went there, would kill him, resuscitate him with the life support from doing one good thing, and kill him again.
And then bring him back and then make
You
Shane
would-
Flanagan his
You
assistant.
would throw him off the helicopter like he's the rat from Scarface. You know, they throw him off the helicopter.
Anyway, boys.
Honestly, Warriors, wallah, I can't say nice things. And
They're gonna be top four.
Will the Storm bounce back?
No.
At some point, that
Are
happens.
they cooked, or are we
Nah.
gonna think that they're gonna be?
No, they're cooked.
Like
Like, who are they versing next week?
They got the Raiders, so do they beat
Where are they playing them at? Canberra?
TIO?
Canberra, yeah? Oh, my God.
I don't,
That is going to be 60-0 or Raiders win, wallah. Yeah.
For reference,
when's the last time we've
Storm
seen?
are paying $1.72 to $2.15.
When's the last time we've seen the Melbourne play this badly? Like I know there's obviously
There was a
the
point
records
like
and stuff, but like
there was a point in like 2018. I don't know, bro. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, he has,
I've
wallah.
been waiting for
times
this.
like
He actually has, wallah.
But this is the year that I picked up to still be good, and now it's happening. Like I've been waiting for this. 2
maybe
years
Puppy
ago, I
was the
picked them
glue,
out.
man.
2
But you
years
see
ago,
the
I had
Puppy
them out
edit?
of my 8.
Did you see the puppy edit? I love that shit, man. The New Zealand Warriors, they posted it. I love that shit, man. Listen, tough loss for Melbourne Storms. I think great win
They'll
for
bounce
Rugby
back.
League. Rugby League
They'll
won.
bounce back.
Yeah, Rugby League won,
I
especially with that
want
game.
this comp has been saved, brother. With all the top dogs losing.
Yeah,
this is
shame
like-
the Dragons lost this week, right?
Everyone, because you're not a top dog, because you're in the grave. You're 6 feet under, brother.
Yalla, let's wrap up. Titans, Eels.
Titans and
I didn't watch this game, bro. I'll be honest with
Titans
you.
and Eels. I watched this game. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, bro. It's Keanu Kinney.
Kinney.
Keanu Kinney.
Say it louder so they can hear you.
Keanu Kinney, you might as well call him Keanu Reeves because he was running like he was in the fucking
Matrix,
Matrix,
baby.
dodging bullets and shit. This bloke's first 25 minutes, you couldn't take your eyes off the screen. Wallah, honestly, Sui, go watch the first half an hour. Watch
that
this
game?
kid play. Because he was on record
I
saying that
love
he
all
was
these
feeling
small
low
little
confidence.
fullbacks, bro.
They're
It's
confident,
hectic.
bro.
It's so hectic.
No. He was feeling low confidence
Low
because he
confidence.
had a neck injury and missed the back half of last season, and and Josh Hannay instilled some confidence in him, and this guy was playing. I could not believe what I was seeing. He was
Freaky shit.
He was ripping them to shreds, bro. Like ripping them to shreds. I had him in SuperCoach. He saved my ass. I'm thinking, I've got to sell this guy. And I'm like, you know what? He's versing the Eels. Let me just keep him. And he dropped
me believe.
156.
Let me
Where?
Because he fucking nicked them.
This guy hat trick?
Because he didn't even score.
No.
He didn't score in the game.
One try?
Tries this. Try
I need to watch this shit.
He didn't score, yeah?
no tries.
I need to watch this shit.
Cuz, he didn't score.
Fuck it.
He
That's
didn't-
Terry Campese.
Cuz, his first...
Did you ever have SuperCoach when Terry Campese was there?
It literally, he's going over the
how the
line and he
MC
gave... Cuz, he gave it to the person over the line, essentially. Because they could not tackle
This guy
him.
should be nominated as the president of
He
of
didn't
Gold
score.
Coast, cuz.
Just tries this and
The mayor of Queensland.
A fuck ton of line breaks. Cuz, I go back and watch it. I'm
I'm
serious.
gonna watch it.
Cuz they couldn't tackle him. They could.
157, you said.
He didn't score a try.
Terry Campese's upset, cuz.
Cuz I
No
think
tries,
that's the highest
no
Supercoach
4-pointer.
score where someone didn't score. I gotta go ask Rando.
No 4-pointer.
Because no 4-pointer. No goal kicks. He's just off pure line breaks and shit.
I hate
Pure
no
vibes,
goals.
baby. Pure vibes, baby.
No goals.
Maybe he should coach the
Jaden
Dragons.
Campbell's the kicker. Cuz he fucked them bad. And Jaden Campbell looked career best form. Had a sick intercept. Scored a double again. Bro, the Titans, man, there's a good team there. I think it's just the discipline and the fitness and
They
the
need time,
forwards.
bro.
And you know what? I believe Josh Hannay is the man to actually do this, man.
Who was the coach last year? Des Hasler? I don't think that worked out. Like, that's not... Was that Des Hasler last year?
But it
He got
was.
sacked early.
But
I think
it's-
Holbrook's giving him a new energy. Is it Holbrook?
No.
Hannay, sorry.
Hannay.
Holbrook was the old
Holbrook
one.
was the
He's giving him a new energy, cuz.
Holbrook got him to finals, cuz. That's like winning a grand final on your resume. Let's
But what
be
I'm
honest.
saying,
But-
Hannay's got this new energy in for him, cuz.
but
They
I think
were depressed, cuz.
They needed a young coach to come in that had a vision to change the club's culture. I think that's what he wants to change. What being a Titans player and being is all about.
Matty John's bought into the club as well.
So did Gordon Tallis.
and
I
Todd
think.
Carney. Todd Carney's working with him.
Yeah. Shout out Todd Carney. But cuz listen, I don't think they're gonna do this every week, but they're not gonna be an easy pushover team anymore.
Yeah.
At least while they're full strength. Because I just think they got so much talent, bro. Jaden Campbell, they got so many fucking fullbacks. But nonetheless, man, these guys are just uber talented, bro.
They lost
And I
Cam
just-
Pereira, to Warriors. He played
Warriors,
for the
he
Wahs.
played-
It wasn't really a loss, though.
But no, it was when
His try record
Farmani
was
isn't
insane,
very
bro.
good, but he's still a young player, right? And he scored 2 tries on the
I
weekend.
know, I got him in SuperCoach.
And
Thank you, bro.
cash cow, but like he's got some issues that a lot of teams like. That's the
Exposed
We're
side.
talking about weak links. Kicking to him is the weak link.
How'd my boy
Because
Moran go?
Kurt Moran is all season playing very well. That
Big minutes or half an hour?
No, like proper minutes, bro.
Wow.
And I told
That's such a dad. Like, how's my boy?
Well, I miss him. He's my boy.
Well, but we didn't want to lose him. It's
Well, I love him, bro.
There's a lot of guys coming through, and he's the small
I'm happy
one.
He's doing well. I'm happy. I'm happy.
But they needed a player like him, and he's running hard and tackling hard, like he was with us, bro.
Nah, I think he deserves to
Par-
play. Wallah.
Yeah, Parramatta Eels, because I'm not going to be too harsh on you because I know how many injuries you've had, and you've copped 3 more out of this game. They're going to be really undermanned
Because is
against
that
us.
me or is it Parrot always do cop this shit?
No. Last year, because it's usually with Mitch. But now it's everyone, cuz. Jonah Pezzett, Kelma Tuolangi,
Simonson.
and Hopgood, and Matt Dury. Yeah.
News.
Somehow they'll be better than us with all
Because
these
they have a
injuries.
coach, cuz. A good coach. They like him. They don't, like, wallah, that's the truth, cuz.
But cuz they did not. They showed nothing.
Zero.
They were fucking bad. Like in this game, Parramatta, like they're gonna lift next week because they fucking did nothing in
Do you
this
think
game.
they switch off?
It's like they had a bye. It's like they had a bye because they didn't play football, bro.
I really
switch off.
got
It's
to.
the
This is going to be
they're
an
not
enjoyable
work-
game.
This
to
is the
watch.
second time they've
They're
got
not
50
working.
this year.
They're not working hard for the men. Like, they're not playing for themselves. Like they just did not want to. They didn't come out of the gates.
At all.
It's embarrassing that they and listen after the Melbourne game, the players didn't go and thank the fans, and this wasn't in Gold Coast. This was in Parramatta.
Who didn't thank the fans?
The
Parrot?
players didn't go around and thank the fans, bro, for sitting and enduring
They
the
didn't do
first
that,
50.
though. Even if you don't want to do that.
Yeah, bruh, I'm sorry.
I seen Paul Scholes what he said
I
about that. I
gotta
like
go.
it.
I gotta go speak to some
Just
Parramatta
clap twice
fans.
and go. Like,
If
It's hard work, bro.
Because if I
just do
didn't after the first game, I heard a lot about it. Cause I got to ask on Parramatta fans if the players didn't go and thank the fans for showing up to watch that shit. I don't know anymore, bro. What are these players doing, bro?
Yeah,
Because it's wrong.
They're definitely gonna leave.
It's wrong.
They're gonna
But
leave
Titans,
together.
while a good win, seeing BK are happy, I'm a happy man.
Yeah,
Because he's been through the fucking shitter, bro.
Clarkey as well.
Yeah,
He's
Clarkey,
getting bragging rights over
fucking-
JC.
Fucking mate Blake. I'm a happy man for all of them.
Nah, good on him,
win,
man.
brother. They scored 50. We haven't scored 50 since God knows when. 2011. 2012.
Boys, we move on to the last
The
game of
last
the round.
game, wow.
This is for you, bro. Take it away.
Wow. Now, look, in fairness to Newcastle, you know how we versus Newcastle and we came out and you just knew it was going to be a bad day? I watched Newcastle this week and I just looked at them and you just knew it was going to be a bad day because they were not up for this game. They could not hold the ball. They could not get down to the other end. They actually got some ball in the second half, got down to the other end in the second half, scored some tries.
Towards the end, they started putting
But
some
they
points.
were not in this game. And like similar to the last game.
One sec.
The Tigers were that.
Were they not in the game, or are the Tigers just on a
It's
good
a bit
vibe
about the
right now?
Tigers were on fucking fire.
That's what it is.
But they had, again, a game plan. Target the fuck out of Greg Marju. This guy was on an island, bro.
Yeah, he was not there.
'Cause
I
he-
watched like 10, 15 minutes of the game. I had glimpses.
Because Patrick Herbert, what an amazing story. He was on an excavator apparently when they called him. Benji called him, you want to come
Did
to
he
a
ask
6 week?
Kamal if he can use the excavator or not?
Huh?
Did he ask Kamal if he can use the
Kamal
excavator?
was smiling, too busy smiling, didn't listen. But he wasn't even looking to get back into NRL, bro. Everyone knows Patrick Herbert.
Yeah.
Fucking
Warriors, yeah.
Warriors,
Titans.
Titans didn't pass that ball against the Roosters and would have been their first ever finals win, and they didn't. Like,
I
you know what I mean?
know who he is.
Everyone knows Patrick
Yeah,
Herbert.
yeah, I know.
But I saw Patrick Herbert on the fucking on the team list. I'm like, brother, this is
Weird.
this is mad. Campbelltown. They're talking about his story to come back into their role. Amazing, bro. And he's just a very heartwarming story. The guy scored. The guy got a couple of tries. He had a really good game. He was doing some freaky shit, bro. Throwing basketball passes, quarterback passes. He was just out there
He's let loose.
running on vibes. Really having fun. Amazing story, bro. And yeah, they just bullied poor Greg Marju. Mate, Taruva scored a hat trick.
He's on fire, cuz.
Yeah,
he's playing with so much confidence.
He went to the wing now, like because he was in the centers.
Centers for a bit.
Macassini center still had a good game, but like
Jock Madden.
as Adam Dwayne this game, I
Yeah.
think he was
Both of them, man. I think they're working well
right.
with
He
each
was
other.
throwing some again. They're reading what's in front of them, playing with confidence, not second guessing themselves, just playing what they see in front of them, man. And Adam is oozing confidence right now because he knows he's got a guy that will do his job, so that he can play with confidence, right? And he's gonna serve the same role for Jerome Luai when Jerome's back, and that's what he was doing before. Whole
They
team
just started-
looked
They
confident.
just started clicking as well.
Jock
when-
Madden is playing outstanding, but I just don't think. I think you got to throw him on the bench in case he needs some stability or something. But Jerome and Adam have to be the halves pairing when they're healthy, right?
Jerome's back what?
I think he's back this week, bro. Potentially. We'll see tomorrow when team lists come out. But I think because MCL's like 3 or 4 weeks, you know what I mean? Like I think they could get Tiny back too, Talon. So then they can
Have
adjust their
options at
roster.
least, yeah.
Yeah, they have some center
I
options
think we have to
back.
give some big credit to Benji Marshall because
Yeah.
when he was going golf, his head was not chopping block. Cuz it's all I heard. Look, I don't even know. Like I don't know what he's doing, but all I know is that he's going golf. Like why do I care that Benji Marshall, Tigers coach, is going golf? Let the bloke do whatever he wants. And I like one more thing I'm gonna say. I've said it so much times. I love him on the sideline, cuz I just feel like the players know they can't fuck around. The guy is right there, and he's gonna see everything up close. All the little 1%ers that you probably won't see from the top. He's gonna say that shit. He's on your ass, and he's there to build a good culture, cuz, and he's doing that so far. When we spoke to Bunty, first thing he told us about the project, he's excited because everyone's so united.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know we haven't seen Bunty play as much, but
At all.
At all, yeah.
He's coming soon. Don't worry, bro.
Hopefully.
I believe in him. But the
Shout out
way
to
the
Benji.
middles are playing, why does he have Benji have to make any changes,
Doesn't.
bro? Royce Hunt's looking good, but
Terrell May, man.
Terrell May and Alex 12. Alex 12's hit a new level that, brother, seeing these Lebanese players all playing out of their minds,
Love it.
coming up with a World Cup in 6 months, it's looking mighty fine. Alex 12 has been playing out of his fucking mind. He's nearly leading or not. He might be leading the league in offloads per game. Exceptional tackle rate, but it's the ball running, bro. He's running a lot more. He's getting way more meters, post-contact meters, Terrell May, we know what we're going to get from Terrell May. He got a meat pie on the weekend. I was so happy.
The end, yeah.
But Alex Twell's been the guy that, and out of all the Tigers players, in my opinion, him and Adam Dwyer are the ones that have lifted the most, and they fucking needed those two players to lift the most
The hardest time.
because they help make life easier for everyone. And Adam Dwyer is putting things on a platter for the rest of his team, and the confident cutout balls and running the football, he's not looking like a player that's had injury problems. Bro, Adam, as someone that's just done their ACL again, right? Adam gives me inspiration that I could come back from my injury. Because seeing this guy's done 3 times, bro, and
Still
just
works his ass
still
off.
keeps coming. And look at how he's playing now, better than ever.
The shackles are off now too, bro. He's playing with confidence.
The
'cause
whole
he's running,
Tigers
stepping.
team shackles are off because Adam's there and because Jock's there. Everyone else can play.
There's
with the
stability,
shackles
like
on.
you said.
Yeah, bro, and it's just honestly, man. Like I told you when at the start of the season, I think the Tigers will make the 8, and I think they could finish even higher than that. But they're gonna run into some issues where they're playing a bit of a different style with, changing Jerome and Adam, and everyone's on a high right now. But teams are gonna start studying them a lot more, and I'd love to see how when they go through a bit of a rough patch, how they will react. That's what makes great teams, and Newcastle have to go through the same thing now because, again, even though they don't have Ponga and Brown, that weakness is still going to be there that the Tigers exploited in Greg Margie. And there's also Dom Young on the other side. What's their response going to be like? You know what I mean? I just do think they just came out of the gates and really couldn't get into the game because they couldn't get the ball to get momentum. Like, the possession was fucked. Like, it was very, very skewed to the Tigers, but they rolled with it. And they put points on, and they made sure that the Knights couldn't get in this game.
Crowd was unbelievable too.
Crowd in Campbelltown was
was
unbelievable. Listen, I've never won a game there as a player, 0-2. But I did see a Dogs win there. Jaden Ocker bought one of his first games. Nick Meaney's first game for the Dogs. I love that stadium, bro. 2018 is probably the last time I've been there, but dude, I love it there, man. Any chance?
Stadiums like that deserve the respect, bro.
Yeah, 100%. They should keep playing games there because it's a well and truly a West area, bro. But honestly, man, the Tigers' middles just killed them. Knights have lost a few more players. I think Tyson Frizzell's injured.
He was playing good too, man. He was out of his mind.
Yeah, Dylan Lucas is hurt, and their injury list is piling up now. And this is where we might see them fizzle up, but I think they are getting Dylan Brown back this week, so we'll have
That's
to
a
see.
good addition
But
to them.
yeah, Knights, I think they will bounce back, but the Tigers, how good is it when they're playing well? And I told everyone, I've said this on record, bro. You know how we started doing well and we started packing out stadiums? Because they have been, their
They've been doing that
fans
for a
never
long time.
left, bro.
Yeah.
But there are so many bandwagons that will jump on, similar to us.
Standard, bro.
But no. When the Tigers are doing well, the league is at its peak. When the Dogs and Tigers are doing well, those are the two teams where it's like, bro, you feel and Warriors too.
Dogs,
you feel
Tigers,
their presence.
Broncos as well, I think.
Yeah, you feel their presence, bro.
The fans are
But
very loud.
shout out to the Tigers playing amazing football, and you get Jerome back soon. Whether it's this week or next week, I don't know. But
Big credit to them, bro.
I can't wait to see this team in action, bro. I don't want to verse them. They're scaring me, bro.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm good, honestly. Like, I think it's a good. No, we can probably lose, but good game.
I want to verse them because the fan bases deserve us playing each other when we're fucking good.
Yeah. Let's get into the round 7 picks, boys, before we wrap up the ep.
Yeah.
Cowboys, Manly, first game of the round. What's your predictions on this? I almost read you round 8, yeah? I was like, Tigers, Raiders, that's mad. And I was like,
Yeah.
Dogs are playing Broncos? What?
Yeah, no, that's next week.
Yeah. Cowboys, Manly, bro. This is a good game too, bro. Both teams on a good high. I'm going to go Cowboys, 1-12. I think Fosball ends here.
I'm going to go Manly 1-12.
T?
Up in Cowboys territory, I think the Cowboys just win 1-12.
1-12. Right. Raiders, Melbourne in Canberra.
At the NPC Stadium.
Yeah, this is
I'm
Friday
gonna-
night. It's the Friday
Bro, I
night.
gotta go. Like, even the wins that Raiders got, they didn't really convince me. Like, I just think Melbourne, they got to bounce back, right?
Yeah.
At some point,
I gotta go Melbourne 1-12.
Melbourne.
I'm going Raiders and Bellamy to get sacked. Dolphins, Penrith. Dolphins, Penrith.
I feel so sorry for the Dolphins, bro, because the first time they versed Manly in the inception of
And they got a
football,
bye.
right? And now they got to verse an angry, pissed off
I think this
What the
is
fuck is TIO?
That's Darwin.
that one.
Oh, it's in Darwin. What the fuck is TIO? But is that a mining company?
Probably, cuz I don't know.
Oh, bro,
What's your prediction?
Darwin.
That might be
like,
the
you
only
gotta
level
be
where the
fit.
game is.
Penrith 13
Bruh,
plus.
Darwin fucks teams that are not fit, and the Dolphins are not fit, bro. I'm
Like
going,
I said, I feel sorry for
yeah, I'm going Penrith 13 plus, bro.
Listen, I want to always try to be different, but now we're going to get Penrith 13
I
plus,
feel
yeah?
so sorry for the
But then
Dolphins.
again, they did beat the Penrith Panthers 13 plus last year at this time of year.
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember how red your face was after you ate that shitty chip, mate.
Of course you are, bro.
Yeah, of course you are.
Warriors-
What's the journey? Sorry, what's the journey to Darwin look like? Like, how long's the
14
flight?
hours?
Like,
You're going to be the whitest
18
guy in
hours?
Darwin.
I will be the worst guy in Darwin. Just quickly, you don't get direct flights unless you go with Qantas. So I'm flying from Sydney to Brisbane to Darwin, and then my flight back is from Darwin to Melbourne to Sydney.
Oh
So
my
it's a bit of a
God.
fucked, and that's all in the space of 24
And they
hours.
still haven't sent you one jersey, your club. One jersey they haven't sent you. Have they sent you a jersey? Have they looked after you, cuz? Me and Fred got jerseys, bro. Anyway, WAHS and the
Doesn't
Gold
fit me,
Coast.
but, bro, why are these jerseys so fucking
Yeah,
tight?
tight, yeah, I always get bigger, bro.
Because seeing
Straight up, mine's jerseys like
because
that.
they're
I'm-
making fun of Tom Dearden for struggling to put his jersey on. Brother, do you know how fucking
Tight,
tight?
no, the players.
These-
Two sizes too short.
Bro, you need to get 2 sizes bigger just so they can fit you, bro.
That's crazy, bro. WAHS Titans.
Oh, bro, you know what? Titans, I've dusted them up before, but I'm going WAHS. But
WAHS 1 to 12. Yeah, I'll go WAHS 1 to 12. See you on the train? WAHS 1 to 12.
Titans golden point, mate.
It's
Fuck,
in
I
New
like it.
Zealand.
I know where it
Okay.
is. I know where it is.
Rabbitohs Dragons. Rabbitohs Dragons, boys. T, hit us. Hit us.
Depends who's in the box on Saturday.
All right, give us 2 predictions.
If
Ben Hornby.
if old mate is not,
It's Den Young.
if anyone else, I do not care who it is. If
30 plus.
anyone else is coaching, we win this 13 plus.
Come on. All right, Shane.
Do you want to know
13
why?
plus loss?
Because whenever a coach gets sacked, there's nothing players want to do more than prove that it's not their fault, and they come out and they put on the performance of their life.
Okay, but before Foz, the new manager bounces only like a 38% win rate.
I don't care.
I'm back in South
Thinking
Sydney
it-
13 plus because I don't think Flanagan
Look,
will
I
get sacked.
think it's
But
13
we
plus
really
if-
have to do that running joke on JC. I'm gonna call some people on the way home.
Yeah, sort it out. Get us sorted.
13 plus.
I'll go.
the
I'll go
Rabbits.
South 13 plus. They lost last week, and I don't care who's in the box, guys. They're playing at Akko, 5:30 on a Saturday. I think they're gonna win, bro. And I think this is the end of Shane Flanagan. I think Shane Flanagan's gonna give.
Ooh.
He's gonna get given this game. Chooks. Sorry, not Chooks. Where am I? Yeah.
Broncos.
Tigers, Broncos.
I'm gonna go Tigers 13 plus, you boys.
It's a shit round, bro.
What do you mean?
Like it's just like everyone's injured.
I
We
think
don't
there's gonna be
know,
some
but we don't
upsets.
know what
You
the
don't know
round's gonna
until
be
you watch the
like.
games, man.
I got fucking 3 out of 8 in tips this week.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
me too.
Tigers. I'm gonna go Tigers 1 to 12 straight up. I think Broncos are gonna go.
I think
show some
Adam
heart.
Reynolds is back.
I think they're gonna show some heart. Broncos. T.
No, I want to go against. Who'd you go?
I went Tigers 1 to
I'm
12.
going Broncos just to go against the grain.
I'm done. Love it. Chooks Knights.
I think the Knights bounce back in this game.
This is a good game, bro.
This is a good game. Oh,
But-
could you imagine if they were full strength?
That's yeah.
Because the Knights are so fucked with injuries. I just got to go Roosters 1 to 12 here, boys.
I think the Roosters let too many teams stay in games,
I thi-
and I think the Knights going to find a way to win.
I think Roosters win 13 plus, guys, very comfortably. After those injuries, if they don't get Dilla Brown in, it's all a different story. T, what's your Dogs and Para and Dogs prediction?
If you guys don't put 13 plus on these guys, what are you doing?
Here we go. This is the narrative again.
Yeah, but well, we beat Penrith. You can't say that.
I'm sorry. Like, what are you doing? Like, you
We're
can't.
doing what
you
we
can't. You can't.
Boys, hey.
You can't. What are you doing?
With Gus keeps saying Leo's coming back this game.
I don't know. Wait for
So
tomorrow.
I can't wait to see tomorrow. We won't have Max King, so it would be a really good boost to have Leo back. I could honestly see Lipoy coming back into the team as well. But boys, I think I'm gonna go Dogs 13 plus. But like I think it will be close, and then we'll score a try at the end to make it 13 plus.
I'm gonna go Dogs 1 to 12. Just like around the 8 mark.
I'm respecting Parramatta here. They're
I'll
gonna
meet
play
you,
a lot
Walla.
of players that are hungry, because and I just think Mitch will steer his team to try and compete with
Try
us,
to do
right?
something.
But I would love to see us do a number on them. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Rightio. That's us, man.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that. That was a bit of a long one, boys. We actually
Yeah.
stuck in there 2 hours and 20 minutes, probably 20
But hey,
minutes
it's
of days.
when a lot of stuff happens in rugby
Gotta
league.
talk, bruh.
Exactly, boys.
not
And
every week the Dragons lose, right?
Yeah, that's right. All the big boys. Take it easy and make sure you all comment on Flax's images. Up the Dogs.
thanks, boys.
All right.
And boys, at around 12 o'clock tomorrow. Everybody just start messaging JC.
Yeah,
Love you, boys.
Yeah, love.